Welcome to Draw 10 of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club in Okotoks, Alberta. I'm Daniel Babola, and I'm joined here with Wade Johnston.
Dan, how are you?
Pretty good. We have a C semifinal game here. We got Team Gosgens joining us from the Netherlands, playing against Team Adams from Calgary.
Yeah, and Team Adams, I think this is their third event of the year. They were at the U25 Next Gen, and we're up at the Saville Center, I think, at the last one. So they've got lots of games under their belt so far.
Yes, both these teams have already been on the ice for a fair bit.
We got Tyson Taves throwing lead rocks for Adams.
Yes, and Adams did get, they won the pregame draw to the buttons, so they've got hammer. No surprise, Gosgens going with the center line guard to start the game, and Team Adams is looking at coming behind.
So these are C semifinals. So there's two more qualifying spots to come out of the C. We qualified 3 out of A, 3 out of B, and 2 out of C. So when you get down in C, it's the long road back.
Yeah, and all their lives have been used up. This is everyone's playing for their life that's on the ice here today. We've got 4 games going on, all semifinals. Gosgens Adams, of course, is our feature game. On sheet 3, we have Libis versus Tau. Libis has already played a game today. They fell into the side of the draw that really makes it tough. They're potentially looking at 4 games today if they continue to win.
Yeah, that's the problem. The only issue with going with 3-3-2 qualifying is you get that one long spot that can possibly give you 4 in a day.
If you fall, but Libis did save themselves a little bit of energy. They won their game. I believe it was after 6 ends today. So they saved themselves a couple of ends.
That one didn't crack it. That one didn't crack as hard.
Over on sheet 4, we have Abe versus Maeda, so a couple of Japanese teams playing against each other. And then on sheet 5, we have Morizumi versus Kevin Cooey.
Yeah, Kevin dropped the B qualifier last night to Kleider.
Okay.
And he dropped the A qualifier to Schuster in an extra end yesterday too. So,
okay, so 47.
But Cooey down in the C event is not really a surprise. He wins a lot of events, but he seems to do it often, not coming from the A side.
That's actually pretty common occurrence, and it used to be for years when everyone played triple knockouts. You got down in the C, and if you were to come out, you had to rattle off a bunch of wins, and you built confidence, and you were hot going into the qualifying round.
Adams, if you're going, got a quarter mile.
Knife.
So Gosgens came a little deep with their draw around, so they're the rock that you see
Get
sitting
there, keep going.
at the back of the forefoot. And Team Adams is attempting to get right to it. They end up a little short and a little exposed, giving Gosgens an opportunity to possibly play.
Right on the nose or just inside nose is really good for Gosgens here. have to assume these guys have been traveling lots so far, obviously, coming out of the Netherlands.
Yes.
I'm not sure what their next event is, if they're in the Slam in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We do have their coach Sherry here, who's with them. Maybe we can ask her sometime during the broadcast to see what
hear us.
Yeah. Maybe she doesn't want to hear us, but
this is going to come short, I think.
A little short. So
kind of hook themselves a little.
Yeah.
So this leaves the door open for Adams. Kind of hook another one on the intern side.
4-4 en weer 4-3.
And if you are joining us, feel free to send us a message in the chat. Good morning, Lisa, or good afternoon, I should say. I guess it depends on where you're joining us from. And Cheryl, hello, thanks for joining us. If you are happening to be watching us from the Curling Zone broadcast, thank you. If you are leaving comments there, we won't be able to see them. So please consider coming to the YouTube page of the Okotoks Curling Club, where we can see those comments. But however you're joining us, welcome.
Top 8, top 4, like it! Like 2!
Running.
We're there.
So I don't want to leave this.
Keep back forward.
I think you need to be behind it.
No, it's really good.
Oh, he's going to go a little deep here.
Yeah, hard. Be deeper. Go. Hard.
They want to get it out of the way if it is deep.
Yeah, just a little.
It's going to leave a wall for Gosgens to get down into.
Also didn't quite have the line. Would have liked to have been coming by that yellow rock on top of the 8 foot a little closer. There's quite a bit of a gap there.
But if that's top 4 in that same line, that's not terrible. Would have been probably half under, but
Teresa has joined us again today. Thank you.
oh, perfect. Good job, you guys.
Yeah.
We got the crew going today.
Volunteer tech crew here helping us to see all the comments coming through.
Best okay.
Clean. Clean. T-line. T-line.
This is Lawrence Hopeman throwing third rocks
Clean, yeah.
for the Netherlands.
Buiten is ideaal. Buiten.
They're really playing this tight.
Op de pin. Oh.
I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a really good shot.
It's right on the pin. And now it's sort of, most of the rock is just behind the tee line, so it does leave a little bit of an opportunity for Adams, although they're now talking about clearing here and just running.
If they ever made a run at it and ticked off, it'd be really, really in a lot of trouble. So it's probably a good call.
Ja, precies.
Yeah, they shifted gears here. Cole's initial call was a draw to it, but then they quickly changed their mind.
Curl. Go. Get there. Great. Good.
It's a pretty good shot, I think.
Yep. Well, it does clear out. The front
Force.
is wide open, so now Gosgens is going to have to try to defend.
Gosgens could possibly draw another one right on top of his red, get into the crotch.
Die stagger weggehaald, die eigen gele.
Would you ever play that short run on your red onto yellow?
Possibly.
Or is that kind of risky? Could you be messing up a good thing?
I don't, it kind of lines up. It doesn't look super risky, but I think he feels like he's kind of got rocks going his way. He's going to stay on the offensive here. They do line up pretty good for him with the reds.
Yeah.
So this is Van Dorp. He actually, online, he's listed as the second, but he's the third on the team.
Close.
Easy line. Oh, easy.
Ja, wel 3.
Lauw clean.
Hoog 3.
Okay, gotta go. Yep, nu. Allebei.
Hoog 3.
Tot 12. Okay, gotta go. Yep.
Really working this to get it over.
Yep.
Hoog 3.
Yep. Hard. Go.
Mid.
Whoa. Alright, my ball.
So I'm curious to see what Adams goes at here.
Are
He
they
just
gonna continue
banged
to
with his
clear?
last
Yeah.
one. Looks like that, hey?
Yeah, there's a bit of a risk to playing this run. It looks like he's...
He could run the red in, you're right.
Yeah, he's looking at running red onto the top red.
Yeah, you can try and get it thin.
There's a chance
Or
it could just
we can play
run
the
it.
one in the house, try to stick the shooter and try to pick the one off the button, but that's a little scary.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
You just have to make sure you air wide, not tight.
Right.
it's really tough to stick the shooter. You're only throwing board. And my concern would be to hit
Okay,
it thick
so
and
he,
get it going into there. Don't love that.
What do you
I
like
think
here,
it's
Dan?
not over top. You're trying to catch this pretty thin. Like the mid is the straight rip on the 5.
I'm kind of tempted. I'd be tempted to run the one at top of the 8 foot. Ignore the guard. Try and slash the one top of the 8 foot onto the one that's on shot rock on the button. You may end up clipping the one in the back of the 4 foot on the way by.
Which is probably not a big deal, right? It's not helping you back there anyways. Get it out of the way.
Put him line there.
7-8.
Yeah.
They're going for the top one.
So you're going to go across the top. There's some
Yeah.
risk here, but if they get everything rolling on the right angle,
And
they
I'm
might
not sure
get the squirt.
If they're looking at the pure just double, and the shooter rolls away high side, or are they trying to actually get a bit of a zigzag here?
Close.
They're definitely trying to make contact, but
Hard. Back it up. Back it up. You're really close. Good. Pistol.
oh, they made it that way.
And they-
Okay, they were playing it that way.
Yeah. They did leave the guard though.
Pretty good.
That's a
Did
lot.
you ever just try and freeze here?
I think that's what he's looking
Yeah.
at. If he could sit right in the crotch, I don't see how either red would go.
Gooi het nu zomaar.
Okay.
Hard op neus. Als je deze verliest is niet
This is
erg.
probably a good call. Just it's first end. You really need to get into it like this. So make this one go away and lay right there, and you're sitting pretty well.
Yeah, and if you ever rolled just to the right spot, you could line up those rocks to just go
Into
right onto
yellow. Yep.
onto the yellow, and
You're
then,
exactly right.
Clean.
and then
Push.
just say to Cole, "You figure it out."
Hard
Yep.
push. Hard.
Push. Hard.
It's going to be close here.
Push. Geen rol. Shit. Nice.
Oh, I think it loaded pretty well.
I think that's about as well as you could have done that.
Got a shade under.
Did
Or
clip
no.
the red one, so the
I think it's
the,
almost better, isn't it?
yeah, it might
I
be.
don't think that matters because it's back.
I mean, if you
So
throw
he
Keel
can
on the
only
nose,
s-
you
he
keep
can
it
see a
there.
little bit the
You're
inside.
losing top
So that
and
rock
back
that's on the
and
pin,
yellow.
it would,
That's fine.
as you
But
look
I
at it
think-
through the
yeah, I think you
overhead,
have to
it,
throw that
you
just
make a
to
play on that red, and it's
open
going
the
right
forefoot
onto
up
yellow.
there.
It's
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
No.
Put a line there. You got it.
If he can keep this right on nose, he's still got 2 more yellows to come after.
I don't know if the one, if the red that's on the back of the 4 foot goes with this one too. It's definitely going to be touched. I just don't know if it's going to have enough force to get it out of the rings. This one looks like he got it going a little bit. And you can see by them sweeping, it was a little soft on the
Really
release.
gotta
Don't
hold
want to
it.
touch that guard. Oh, that's a problem there. Now, do you just guard what you have, or do you actually try to?
I think you got to burn a couple of
great.
guards.
Yeah.
They're going to have to peel, and then at the end you come in, right? And
Yeah.
You basically know what they're going to have to play.
His motion was
Yeah, I thought you were
he placed his broom just above that red rock, and I don't know if he was motioning just that's the line he wants it
You
to
could
end
throw
up
this
on.
tight, right?
Yeah.
Like, even if you're 12 foot and they try
Okay,
and run
now
it,
they're giving us clear indication they want it short.
center is perfect.
if
Yeah.
they try and run it, you could end up lying 3 in the 4 foot.
Yeah.
Ja, lijn is prio, dus easy op begin als je kan.
Ja, prima.
4-8.
Probably
That's right.
tight guards really good here.
Dat was George wel
Dat is hetzelfde als een
And
drop,
just to
ja.
clarify what I said there earlier, when I just for those of you who might not know all the lingo, when I
Hoog 3, mid 3.
said that the release was soft, what we mean is that as he released it, he kind of got it moving towards in the direction of the curl a little bit. So
An inward motion almost, and
Yeah.
it just goes early then.
yeah, it's kind of curling out of your hand. And I mean, it was very subtle. This
Hij is
is-
goed.
When you're throwing
Just-
that hard with the rock in the middle, anything, you're
Yeah.
exactly right. Anything can make the difference there.
Mitri.
Whoa.
This looks like they got a pretty good one here. They would love to show just a centimeter or two of that shot rock. Kind of.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
There's going to be a bit of a...
Ja, ziet hij wel iets?
Can he see? They're talking about hitting this, but I don't think he can see hardly any of it.
Well, and you're not going to end up shot. If you,
I don't see you could get second even, can you?
Hij ligt goed voor 6, maar ja, is gewoon minder curve.
He's consulting with the
Van 4.
front end view from the hack there.
You might, I don't know, like you might be able to throw just a rocket and maybe hit right where the broom is, and maybe top one goes, and maybe one squirts out of the 4-foot. They do have hammer, so trying to get themselves freed up for a draw here somewhere.
Worst case scenario, pick
Give them a piece of the pin to get to.
Right. Now, if he just went for the straight peel, of course, Gosgens can just replace that rock, and he'd be facing, Cole would be facing this on his last rock. So it's tough to. Right now, it's not a bargain just to give up one.
No,
right?
no, it's really tough.
So playing the run, the danger is you just miss it and leave a
jam
up a guard possibly, or do the jam.
I just don't see a lot of options that.
Do you ever just try to corner freeze?
Probably does.
You could.
And so just to leave yourself something to run in on the next one, or not even a freeze, something that's just partially buried so that Gosgens can't remove it.
I think it's the run. Just try
And
to
you
clear off
just
the
leave yourself something
scoring area.
in the next one. Looks like they're
I
talking
think they're all
about the run.
tough. I
Shade
think
low
everything's
with the
tough.
out.
Yeah, essentially Gosgens got himself in a really good situation here.
One thing, you play the run, and if you miss it the right way and peel it off, Gosgens got to throw one in. The worst you give up is 2. If you try and freeze something in there, all of a sudden steal of 3 comes into it pretty quick.
Cole Adams looking at a run here.
Bill.
Slight outward motion in his release, but that is kind of natural. And trying to get it to curl.
Come on,
it's
touch it.
going to be close.
Really good.
That's pretty good. It's
Pretty
better
good.
than it was.
Yeah. I mean, leaving him sitting 3 guarded is
Die shot aan links makkelijk is.
is actually pretty good, because he did squirt that one.
He could play off the outside one now, get to the pin.
De rol van links makkelijk is dan.
The guard's still there, but they can't guard everything.
Daar kijken ze namelijk naar.
If he throws one top 8, you could draw with the out turn now. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Ja.
Dus gewoon,
That's
It's not
probably
often you sit there and say, oh, that's pretty good, when they're still got 3 in the 4-foot. But where it was really bad.
Als je freeze, als je draw maakt.
Oh ja.
At least you're going to have a shot at the end.
Yeah, it's just what do you want to leave him? Looks like they're electing to guard and say, well, let him try and draw around to the pin. I probably would be inclined to do the same thing, especially you just saw him throw a big hit. That draw to the button was a good 20 minutes ago. So
he could tap it just a hair and just leave him on the angle.
Yeah, a little tap.
Take a little more of the pin away.
2/3 is oké. Oké, dus back 4.
Might be trying to do too much when you do that, though. You ever give him a little pocket and.
Yeah. There might be enough room that he can tap this. A little bit on the high side.
Dat steek ik wel close hoor.
Kind of just get edge to edge on that rock that's on the edge of the 12-foot. You might take a lot away from him. That might be the perfect outcome. And to be honest, I don't know exactly what they said. I'm not up to snuff on my Dutch, so we can just go by reading the body language here, and is what they're trying to call here.
T-line back 4.
Lots of rotation.
They're calling T-line back 4, so this is a tap.
Yeah, they were playing the tap.
Clean.
They're trying to get 3/4 of this.
They're going to be close. It's coming down a bit more than they thought, though.
Still pretty good. He wanted to just kick a hair more and take the inside edge of that outside one away.
Yeah, had he been a centimeter high side, a little more high side, and with centimeter more weight, probably would have been perfect. So Cole Adams facing 4 here is going to have to get a piece of the button.
Yeah.
Shaker.
He does.
Going to the hack, you just have to think it's just a draw of the tee line, throw it at the broom.
I get 50's close. 52 we get there.
Okay.
Don't worry about anything else.
Times, so
Yeah, we're thinking 50 to 52 is probably pretty close.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
'Kay.
I like that.
15:52, so they're saying 15 and a half is what they're looking
Yeah,
for.
probably
That's pretty
like
fast.
52 or so.
Yeah, like 2 feet more than your draw of the button type thing.
Okay.
You got it, Cole. Let's make this. That's there.
I liked it.
Okay, you want to go?
Line's
Top
good.
8, top 4. Wait's closed. Yep, go ahead.
Line's good.
Top 4.
You don't want to be top 4 though. You
Wait's
got to be
good, Wait's
T-line.
good.
You just got to think T-line here as a sweeper.
Wait's good. T-line back 4. Easy.
Line's really good.
Easy.
Should be really close.
What a shot, Cole.
Oh,
What a
great
great
shot.
shot. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Great shot. That was looking like this end was going to get away from him, and Cole made 2 really good shots.
So Cole Adams with a clutch draw gets forced to 1 here in end number 1 of draw 10 of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club.
Pretty easy, honestly.
Line's really good. Line's really good.
Boys, Derek.
Maybe a little finish. Little finish. Hard finish.
Oh, didn't come off as much.
It's good. Is it on?
On, hey? Not on? Let's throw in the corner, so it doesn't matter. Good judge.
Okay, okay. Blijft iets hangen. Push. Stir. Hard uit, boys. Kijken. Oké. Alright, nice.
52.
End number 2 of the ATB Classic. Cole Adams forced to 1, had to draw against 4, had to get to the button, had to get within a few centimeters of the pin, made it great. It was a well thrown rock, well judged by the sweepers. So
This is looking a little deep here.
little deep. Cole went for the center line guard, and I'm not sure he actually got to center, which means I think the rock was tickable. However, Gosgens ignored it, put up a corner guard, and then Adams, as you mentioned, Wade went deep on the come around.
That's what got him in trouble last time. They kept getting those back 4 and a little deep and a little deep, and then now you're chasing.
First one was a little more positive than the second one. I think I like the second throw better.
And by going deep
First
there,
one I
now they
kinda
don't have
stopped
to
it a
come
little
back to
bit.
center. Gosgens, they can go use the corner guard. typically, if you really make that good top 4, they almost have to keep the play back at center.
Right.
Okay, landwerken.
And just a reminder, the no tick is in effect for this event, as you're going to see for pretty much any kind of competitive event
Whoa.
everywhere. But that center line guard, I don't think it actually is
Doesn't
touching
look
the
like
center.
it's on, I don't
Yeah,
think.
from our perspective, it doesn't look like.
they haven't.
And, but
Pretty good shot.
it's not. Yeah, and great shot there, come around. So it won't be a factor anymore because rock number 6, you can hit whatever you want, wherever you want.
So we got Evan Crow throwing second rocks. Evan's was a longtime member of the Okotoks Curling Club.
Top
Line's
8.
good. Close on
Go
line, yeah,
ahead.
you can go there.
Yep, goal line. Top 14.
And he is
Wait there.
a dual discipline curler. He also does
Whoa,
mixed doubles.
Line's good. 48.
He won the Canadian Winter Games, for the mixed doubles. He's got his coach here today.
Good.
Really good.
Almost got called in
Okay.
to do some commentating,
Yeah,
but
we'll see.
4-8.
he started to leave, so we let him off the hook.
We were a little concerned about how the conversation would go if Derek and I started rambling a little bit.
I don't know why you guys are so concerned. You've seen Mike and me.
So on that draw around, they got to the pin, well buried. But still, that's a little deeper than they would have liked. They would have liked that top 4.
Close. Clean. Push.
There we're going. This looks like a hit and roll
Yeah,
to another guard.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to open that up and leave them self-guarded.
Yeah, they did actually end up exposing that rock a little bit. Would have liked to have probably hit that, rolled into that a little bit
Thinking
fatter.
54, like, yes. 4
So
feet,
it did
60
kind of
left.
roll up after, but it is still fully buried. There's no hit on it.
So ideally, they trying to sit on this, but you almost don't want to be buried. You want to kind of be able to see half of yours.
Line's a pinch
Exactly.
tight.
Center.
And you kind of want to be second shot,
Line's
right?
good.
Otherwise, they just go hit the one
You
on the
can
pin.
go.
Exactly.
You can go if you need. Line's really good.
Gotta go, down.
You can go then. Yep, yeah, line now. Yep, hard line.
Let's go, come on. Top 12.
Oh, this is.
Hard, boys.
They're really gonna have to go here. They're losing line.
I think that just grabbed
That
a
is
little.
that's as you talked about. That's the wrong way to miss that shot.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. There wasn't a sense of urgency there, and then it was gone.
Team.
We have seen from Team Adams just haven't been precise on these on the rock placement. Little deep, little short. The exception being, of course, Cole's last draw in end number 1.
Clean.
Clean. Clean.
It's going to give Gosgens an opportunity to put to sit 2. It looks like they're going to try and roll.
Gonna make this double on the back. I think he's going straight jam. Oh, yellow might be second shot there now.
Yellow is second shot. I think it was more. I think they were more interested in the roll away. I don't think they're really concerned about Adams being second shot at the moment. It's more that they didn't get
Probably
that roll
rolling
to
over
get that
here.
separation. And just because of this, there is an
Just try
opportunity
roll
for
mid
Cole to bring
not leave
play
this double, or well, at least so the double
play
rolls out.
over to the side there.
You could ignore the one on center
What's
and
that?
freeze to this one on the
Yeah.
corner again. Hey,
Well, I don't know about
I
that.
think so. I think that would
'Cause then it
actually
just
be
loop
probably
again.
be the
I think
wise.
you have to make
play
a play
right
on this
now.
one.
giving up a deuce isn't the end of the world, but a
Yeah,
three
just
can
rolling to
Yeah.
there.
top you pretty quick. If you
And-
make
and-
that good,
And that red rock right now is protected from the hack. The only way you can get to it is via some other stone in the rings there.
yeah, and there's really no run back,
Yeah.
no nothing.
So I think you want to roll is going to be
Clean.
Control. Wait's good.
Clean.
Key
Whoa,
here.
Clean.
Control.
Clean.
Just control.
Clean.
Just control. Coming off.
control
10-8.
weight.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Go.
I think they waited a little too long. Now he's looking at plan
Jesus,
B.
that fucking took off.
You can
Yeah,
you
that
could
thing-
hear the frustration there
Helps it.
out of them. You know, they were saying control.
Yeah.
It was probably more like board.
Yeah, it was a
Waited
little
too long.
down. Cross center, probably took the curl once it got past. And
They were sort of in between a lot of things, and now Gosgens sitting too.
Yeah.
With one rock.
And he's just going to
Well buried.
draw over to this yellow, I think. Is that what he called?
I believe so, or just that side of the house in general. I don't think it's necessarily going to the yellow.
No,
I think
yeah.
he just needs to be somewhere. Now he's just, how do I not set up a double? Is
Exactly.
what he's thinking.
Okay. Easy key.
Cole's almost got to start.
Minimal back 4.
Mix.
If there's no double at the end of this, he's going to have to maybe
Back 8
play some kind of
Yeah,
freeze.
Yeah.
We'll see where this ends up.
Hey, look, I think
This
this
looks
is
hot.
deep. This is hot. This is definitely hot.
Hij is net goed.
Thrower
Was
knows
goed
it
getrapt
too.
hier. Oh,
Yeah, I agree.
helemaal niks, helemaal niks.
It's going to stop just in time, I
Stop,
think.
and there is no double.
32.
He could freeze to the one behind the yellow. That might be his out. If he ever got half a rock under, it would be really hard to remove him. Hitting third shot isn't unbelievable, but
Okay.
Yeah.
you're in it now.
Yeah, you're in it. The danger with doing this is, you know, here you are trying to make sure they don't
even
score
there 'cause it
3. It's like you
jams.
said, you can live with 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
danger
can.
with-
like you're losing the yellow, but I
With
just
trying
don't
to
think it
prevent
matters
them
at
from
this point.
scoring 3 with the draw is that you could end up giving 4 or 5 here if you're not.
Exactly
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
The precision
might be
required on
normal
that
just
on
to
that
get a
come
little
around is
flatter
far
roll.
greater than this one. So
But the payback is much higher.
yeah. And they only have 3 rocks to come here, so
Yeah, if he makes this and rolls right over, possibly they'll give him a shot at the double, and then he can.
Queen. Yep. Yep. 9-5. Yes. Hard. Go. Queen. Yep. Go. Queen.
oh, it's so
Good shot.
Sit.
and
shot.
that's really unfortunate because that's third shot. So
Yeah.
essentially it doesn't help them in any way.
No.
If that would have stopped.
They're never going to give you a shot at the double
Yeah.
there. I think this is the right call. Right, he went to the side last one. I bet if he thought it over, he would have gone here again. I was surprised he didn't. But if you hook here, a 3's almost inevitable. They might try, and they can't even play the hit and roll on the back one, right, without jamming.
No, they can't. Yeah. Well, by not going behind the guard on the previous one, would they have been sort of trying to lure him to that side or trying?
I have a feeling he just thought, okay, I'll spread it out. But truthfully, Cole had a shot if Cole decided to play it, which he's afraid that Cole's going to on his next one.
Yep.
If he did decide to play and make it, he's probably only getting 2 at the most.
They got to go for line here.
Oh, we zijn kwijt.
They're rubbing.
Okay.
Yep.
This is not what they wanted to do. This is
Might be a happy accident.
no.
That's not very helpful to them.
It is not. Gives an opportunity here for a double.
Okay, goede lengte.
Ver rollen. Het is oké.
Is hij wat
Nu
gekant?
rollen we hier. Ja, we
Well,
zijn niet ver.
could you ever try and cross the face on that red one to come off the yellow and back down?
Yeah.
From playing the top one?
The one that just racked there, top of the 12
Nee,
foot.
Wout zei iets krap. Maar ik weet niet of dat
Across the
klopt of,
top here.
If you're, yeah, I guess you don't have to cross the face. You can
don't even have to
probably
like
get
that.
it from either turn.
Peel. Yeah, got it for a
To
peel, I think.
trying to play the
It's
if
like
you try to play
7-8.
the double onto the shot rock
Yeah, it should come
with
up
the
before
shooter,
the intern,
then
right?
roll into the yellow one.
Yeah.
Could you
And
Yeah,
kick
big
back.
Would you be coming off the back of the yellow and actually kick back a bit? I don't think you get enough of a kick back,
Yeah, like
but
an inch and a half.
There is more of a chance of the jam.
Take our medicine here.
If
Jim.
they did
Yeah.
go that way, but you're right, that might be there.
and you heard Tyson on Team Adams say, "Let's take our medicine here," and it's kind of saying like, let's let them take their 2. Let's make sure it's not 3.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to spin it out the side. Like we're probably losing the back yellow. If it dead jams, then we'll have the nose double on the next one. So
You got it, Cole.
I think it's a little less than that, isn't it? Yeah.
So I think he is looking at throwing the in-turn to go across the. Oh, which one is he?
He's playing the double
he's
on the one in the corner. So he's trying to go probably 7/8, maybe make it.
There wouldn't be a triple there, would there?
He's thinking there's possibility of it rolling in, but I think it would just jam in the back of the yellow. I think he'd be happy just getting both.
Evan,
Go. You're close.
Oh, it's going to go across.
Oh, he did
there
it the
you
other
go.
way, which
Yep.
is fine.
Yeah.
Just making them both go was huge.
Yeah. And that's why that miss by Gosgens, that rub on that come around, that's why it was costly.
Yep. Because now we're back to deuce instead of a 3. No matter what, he draws this, makes it, you pick the back one,
Yeah.
and away you go. As soon as this ends over, we'll give you guys an update on the other sheets.
Yeah, we kind of need some of these guys to put their scores up. Some of them are a little slow in doing that. So
Gewoon ergens vol 8. Buiten de edge 4 is al goed, ideaal achter de guard. Maar ik heb iets meer ijs genomen voor de zekerheid.
Ja, hij finisht best veel.
Ja, daarom. Zolang we edge 4 liggen is het al goed, want hij stuft hem altijd dan. Tweede shot.
Ja.
Hetzelfde als wat ik hier had? Of een haartje minder zelfs?
Minder, dit is wel snel.
Is 65?
Dan,
I know you probably speak their language, so what were they saying?
I know my Dutch is not up to snuff. I'm able to make out a word every now and then, but I don't know the context.
Top 4 al!
Very positive, but
Yeah.
Top 4 al!
They do put a lot of rotation on their rocks.
yeah.
Close!
Top 8, top 4!
That is becoming more of a trend, though, these
here.
days.
Yeah, we're seeing
Yeah.
more and more.
Top 4.
Oh, they got to go hard. Are they by this? I think they're going to rub again.
I think they're
Oh,
by.
they just got by. That was a well.
That's
And they were not sweeping with a panic there. I mean, they that was a well.
There was no sense of urgency.
That was a well called rock there. A lot of confidence there, but great draw.
Cole's
And-
hoping to just kind of nose and stay there, make them make their
Yeah.
shot, give them their 2, or
Mijn draw die
maybe
heeft ook
something goes right
overberg,
for
nog
him.
een 8 systeem.
Yeah, I think in this case they can't.
I think
They
normal,
shouldn't be
just make sure
overthinking this.
it's
Just
the back one.
make it go away, and as your front end player already told you, let's just take our medicine.
I think it'll curl up
Considering
ahead,
how
kind of
bad this
pinch
end
more.
looked at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Oh,
normal,
so
I
they're
think we
speaking a
should
combination
stick
of
around
Dutch
make them
and
curl the head
English.
just
Yeah,
goes off.
I think that happens a lot with curling, because so much curling
Yep.
lingo is English, so they just will
You,
hear.
you flip in and out.
Yeah.
Normal.
Right, hold on, Cole, you got it. Let's make this.
Whoa!
Looks like he should be okay.
Whoa, whoa.
Good shot.
And good shot.
So
Force him to hit and stick.
Good sweep, yeah.
Gosgens will take a shot at the hit and stay for 2. We can give you a little bit of an update while he's going down. Sheet 3, we have one of the other semis, Libas versus Tau.
Gewoon 10 op zijn neus.
Libas is down 1. Tau got 1 in the last end. I'm not sure if that was a steal.
Yeah, I don't know. The first end was blanked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't know who had.
They were measuring over at the pin there, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure who had hammer to begin with. And then
Gewoon 10.
Obi or Abi,
Ja.
is that how you say it, Dan? We talked about
I think it's Abe.
Abe and Maedao.
Maeda.
Maeda. Both Japanese teams are
Yeah.
playing each other.
I don't see where that number 1 is hanging. Is that
It's a
on the
blank,
Okay,
yeah.
so Maeda is up 2-0, playing end number 3.
And Kui versus, was he playing
Morozumi?
Morozumi? Kui took 1 in the first, Morozumi took 2 in the second. So Kui's down 1 with playing the third end.
As Gosgens makes his hit and stick here to get his deuce. And
Gone.
it was another end where Gosgens had a lot of pressure on Adams, but Cole came through with a big shot to kind of salvage that.
I think right now they're having that discussion. You just, we just need to make sure, we can be a little short. We just can't be deep. So let's just reevaluate. We're only down one with, and then they'll move forward.
Yeah, you got out of two ends with your feet under you. You got hammer, and just try and get a little sharper. And let's put the pressure on them. So it is 2-1 for Gosgens here in the C semifinal at the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club.
Oké. Mars is gewoon erin, hè?
Ja, en ook hard.
Precies.
Oké, lijnen schoot, hartje krap. Oké. Ja,
5-3.
ja hoor. Anders hoofdkeur hem ook. Ja hoor. Als het goed is blijft hij er net op. Als hij niet eraf spint, zeg maar.
Hit.
Oké.
Still be okay.
Line's a hair tight. You can go a bit. You can go a bit. Wait only now.
Line's fine.
Line's good. Line's good. Okay, just let it sit. Line's really nice.
Curl.
Shot tie.
Oh shoot.
63.
Wire was going for line there.
Okay. What do you mean? Why? About?
Well, I just feel like we're putting weight at the end. Clean! Yeah!
End number 3 in this C semifinal of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club. I am Daniel Bobola, and I am joined by Wade Johnston.
Alleen 11-4. Oh, shit.
We got Gosgens versus Adams. Gosgens is up 1, and Adams has hammer. Gosgens threw up the center line guard, put it right on center, so it couldn't be ticked. And Cole didn't elect to draw behind it. They put up a corner, and then Gosgens comes around.
Yeah, so he's got to take all the play back to center. There was a time their teams would just go around the corner and then thinking, oh, we'll get this back. And then everyone just kept piling them on around the center, and they were cooked by the end.
Looking for top beat.
Yeah.
Line's good.
I always
A bit of room.
kind of
Line's really
find
nice.
it interesting when the corner goes up and then you're
Line's
forced
really
back to
good.
center. I like to see how often does that corner
Line's
end
really
up
good.
coming back into play. So it'll be interesting to see
And we
that.
did see it last end.
Yes.
Which you don't see it that common, right?
Right.
You almost need a miss for it to come back into play.
Which is exactly what happened.
48.
Adams went behind, came deep, and then so
I
that
didn't
gave the
realize that.
opportunity for
Sorry, I should've called
Gosgens to
thrower.
bring that corner into play, and it was a factor of the whole end.
Yep.
You know, they were back there the whole time, and that's the rock that ended up counting.
So Netherlands sponsors out here today. We had IGT, which is one I don't know if they're sponsor, and then how do you say that, Dan?
Oh, jeez.
Gruyere?
Gruyere?
Which is, I'm assuming, a big company back in the Netherlands. But the Adams team, Jazz Electrical Contractors, the Hearing Loss Center, and I couldn't see any of the other ones.
Yep, and these sponsors go a long way to allow these curlers to
25 kan.
chase their dreams. It is it is quite the commitment. They're giving up a lot of times. obviously, when you have to travel, Team Gosgens, they do not get anywhere close to this level
Yeah,
of
top
competition, staying in
Top 12.
staying in the Netherlands, and that's no knock against anyone curling in the Netherlands. They just don't have the depth. They don't have the,
12.
That's right.
you know, so
Even through Europe, a lot of European teams are out here playing, so they can't stay there and play against those guys either.
right, and so yeah, Canada sort of becomes the hub where the world comes to, so they can all meet up. But even for the local teams,
Oh,
you know,
Lisa says it's cheese.
it's cheese. Oh,
Little Jack.
Grr. Didn't we have this
Don't make
conversation
that
last year about the
We
cheese
could-
in the
could have.
mountains and stuff?
I think. Well, I know Dutch has. There's some good.
I thought
Dutch
we
cheese
did go
out there.
down this
We were
road.
We're talking. I think we were talking about Swiss chocolate.
Oh, is that the
think
Swiss
that's-
and the cows in the
Yeah,
mountain and the
that's
milk?
right, yeah.
That's right.
Whoa.
Maybe the cheese would be the same thing, wouldn't it?
There is. Well, the Netherlands does have some really good cheese. I know that.
That's good, Evan.
That's a pretty good shot.
That is a
Evan
good shot.
Crow. So I'm going to try and hit and roll here.
Oh, just
De kans dat je alles de dubbel overlaat is veel te groot. Waar staat iedereen rood?
He just wants to keep it around. He doesn't necessarily have to be around the corner because the play's going to have to come back to center.
And we were talking about sponsors. Of course, we like to recognize the sponsors of this event. Obviously, we have the ATB Classic, so ATB is our title sponsor.
10-3. Hard.
Hard voor een stick.
Aztec,
Harder,
big
hard.
contributor to this event.
Rol maar eruit, rol maar eruit.
Just going to roll
10-6
out.
zelfs.
Rolls a little too far.
I think Aztec is also title sponsor of the one held in Lloydminster now.
Yes,
The
they
old
are, they
Wayside
are.
Classic is now
I
the
don't-
Aztec
yeah,
Classic.
It's either that or I don't mind trying to stick it, or you can go here.
Partners Development,
The freeze. I think it's probably trying to stick
Deerfoot Inn and Casino,
it.
Karen Horte
Normal.
Design.
What's
So
my-
thank you
wait,
all.
You like the out still? Okay. Normal, yeah.
Someone saying, isn't that what they win at Euros? A giant block of Gruyere. I don't know. That sounds like a good prize, though. I'd
Yeah.
play in that event if I
Yeah,
you can entice me with cheese.
Clean. Close.
that'd be a lot of cheese.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Hard.
He's close here. This again.
Oh, this looks pretty good.
Really good shot.
Nice shot.
And stuck it. That's a big swing all of a sudden.
Good sweep.
Evan Crow, couple of good runs there.
Yeah.
9-2.
Gewoon fresh, denk je erin. Zij gaan hierin.
Gosgens thinking about what do you want to do? Few ways to play this. How aggressive do you want to be?
Hard aan de binnenkant, no chicane.
Gosgens would really love to force Adams here.
Yeah, force would be big. Get control back.
Yes.
And if you are tuning in from the Curling Zone YouTube page, thank you for joining us here. If you do want to leave a comment for us in our comment section, you do have to go to the Okotoks Curling Club YouTube page. But we are
Oh,
grateful that
jammed
you're
it.
watching us in any capacity.
Sorry, ik kan echt niks doen.
Of course, if you are in the greater Okotoks area, best way to check out the action is to actually come down to the Okotoks Curling Club.
Oh, wait, the new kitchen?
Yeah, we have
Are we
Just
not
have
just
to
leaving
be
this then?
new
What's that?
Are we not just leaving
head
that?
cook, Margaret,
Yeah, well, like
is
this
joining
top
us
12,
after
so you have to be top
many
4
years of
depth for
Patsy.
that.
She
you
is
can't
retired,
play
a
this.
well-deserved
He's probably
retirement
ripping
for
this again.
Patsy,
You might
but we
have
do
the
welcome
opportunity then.
Margaret.
I kind of like around the center.
So
Okay, I don't
If
mind
you're okay
it.
with that.
we still serve pies. You'll be happy to know that.
Oh,
We've got
good.
some
I was
pies,
actually curious.
Yeah, okay. Top 4.
And we do have the
What about soups? Are they going to have
Soup.
a mixture of soups?
oh yeah, we have soups.
Jackpot.
We have
What's that?
pies.
They
And
threw
Wade,
one.
you'll be happy to know that the Pilsner
threw
keg
one near
has
the center.
arrived. It is up
Oh.
there, so
It's just like Christmas.
yeah. Pilsner on tap.
Pilsner on
Okotoks-
tap,
at
like-
the Okotoks Curling Club.
That's how you know you're highfalutin.
Yeah.
This is there.
Bit of room.
I think I'm for there.
Line's good.
I'm thinking back 8.
Well then.
Back 4, back 8, I think.
Well then.
Back 4.
Tons of line.
He's got lots of
Evans,
room
if you're
coming in
going.
here.
Yeah.
No, line's okay.
Got to be patient on these.
Line's good.
He
T
can't
line
be,
back 4.
can't be
Line's good.
deep here.
Right to here. Little finish if there's room.
No room.
Only if there's room.
That's a pretty good shot.
Good.
Pretty
Stay
good shot.
up.
Would have liked to have been probably at least a rock higher than that.
47.
But good line, and Gosgens not making a play on it right now. They're looking
No.
at a run.
Yeah, he'll play the run now. If that thing's back 4, I bet he's chasing.
Yeah.
Field.
Close. Yep.
Yep. Hard.
We'll be close here. Does he get the back one too?
Oh,
got everything rolling, and
But left it in the 4-foot.
that corner guard has come into play.
Yeah.
Steeds te dun.
Back T, you could go here.
I think
Or wrap
I like
this
that
one.
call.
I think it's probably wrapping this one.
So he's going to try and get one.
Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer trying to sit in front of that yellow?
I sure like taking,
just
because
might
it's
leave him
behind
a
the tee,
freeze.
I sure like going there.
Yeah.
If you
Just
go
can't
and
be
you
to
make
it.
it
I don't know
too
what you
good on
guys
the other
like.
side, they might choose just to freeze to you.
Are we
Right.
T-line or deeper?
They're back T, so like they can make a freeze to this.
Yes, and that's exactly why I like going in front of it.
Yeah. Want to make sure you have separation.
Yeah, if you're a hair
that?
short and you lock on the red, it's not the end of the world.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Top 8?
Yeah. Okay. 54.
This is a
4
big
feet
shot here. You make this really good. You get half under, a 3 comes into play.
So we've seen a little bit of miscues on some of the draws here by
This is mid.
Team Adams. This would be a good time to make it up here.
Mine's good. Wait,
You
don't
can
leave.
really put some pressure.
You can go then.
They're going hard.
Mine's good.
Staying out.
Going hard for weight.
Switch.
Calling for the switch.
It's really staying
You
out
need
there.
it to grow.
Well then. Whoa, whoa. Don't want to be too deep.
That'll play.
That's good.
So
That's probably not a bad miss.
it's not bad. Would have been nice if it was just a little deeper. As you said, if they could have at least got it to the red one, it would have
Yeah.
created a little more opportunity here.
Judge, really good judge.
Now they're looking to come around it, I guess, because it's not
63.
locked on the red. If they do try and go around the yellow, you could almost run it. Might see him go around the red for that reason.
What's that? Yeah.
Alright, gewoon dit callen.
The danger with the problem with going around the red. You're talking about drawing an edge of 4 foot around there,
Self-busted
Yeah.
red rock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the concern would be is if you expose a little bit of the center on the center line side, you could end up
Hit and roll under.
leaving a hit and roll behind
Yeah.
a lot. So you
I think that's why they're
Did I
going
have
this
that
way.
here?
They want to try and leave it
Oh, they're-
more
that's-
on that side. Oh, they're going around
They're
yellow.
going around yellow. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was. It looked like they were talking about drawing around the red, but
Yeah.
Vuil, 4-4 toch of zo?
This is probably the. It looks
Yeah,
steeper
50
on the monitor than it actually does in person here.
Ik
Ja.
dacht dat het kon, ja.
Ik denk het ook.
you do. They
15
when they get through that port though, they're going to want to be closer to the red rock.
For sure.
They
'cause
got.
it's
They
gonna
need
finish
to.
hard.
Yeah, they need to be close to that.
4-6. Hartje minder zelfs. Moet vol 4 zijn. Alright.
Ja, precies.
Mars 55 dan zelfs?
Ja.
Gewoon goed luisteren.
Ja.
Lijn is prio ook. Vol 4 boys. Half en 4 shot.
Ja, top 8. Denk je?
Seem happy with the line.
Top 8.
This is
Top
curling.
4. Top 4.
Yeah, they're going to have to
Top
go.
4. Top 4.
Well, that's where they wanted to be, close to that red rock. Line's really good. If they've got the weight, this is going to be a great rock. Now they will probably want to finish it. I don't think they can hurt this.
I think that's you couldn't
That's-
carry it down any better.
That's about as well as they could have done.
You're going to leave them the run,
Yeah, I like control, just a shade low.
but
yeah, I
there's
think
no
he'll pro
giving on
fit,
this one
probably-
either. That's a
Probably
really
like
good
there
shot.
for ice. Do you like that? Maybe a little more? Yeah, I don't mind a hair more than that then. Okay. Like, I think tolerance is tight side. Like, if you
low.
run this into here and lose this, it's not bad.
I think normal.
Yeah.
Maybe control.
And here we see, again, third end in a row that we've seen
All right, control.
Cole
Stick.
having to
Try to
make a
stick the
big
runner.
hit
Hair
on
low,
his,
yeah.
on his first shot of the end.
This is probably one of the easier ones he's had.
Yeah.
That's a big shot here. If
I
you
don't
can
mind a shade
just
more.
get it slightly
Like we can
in,
make
you
it
might
move
miss
in
your
this way.
back one.
Yeah.
Control.
Good.
Little
Just
big.
Whoa.
Little solid.
not throwing a lot of weight on this. So he really wants to keep that
Go.
Wants to
well,
stick
all,
it.
all the he's trying not to lose any yellow hooks.
Get there.
Yeah.
Sit.
And is red sitting two now? Yeah, they are.
Red
So
sitting two, and they just threw this.
Sorry.
They could
Good
almost
sweep.
Christmas tree it. And where's Cole going to draw?
yeah, they have.
They almost don't want to be buried, right?
No. Yeah, you would love to just put an edge. You don't want to leave them
Just hook it a little.
double. Yeah, if you can just put an edge. You basically want to be right in front of that red rock, top four.
Yep.
And you'd have an edge behind that
Even
yellow. You would take away the double, and you'd make his draw really tough. He'd have to
Even top eight's not terrible.
he'd have to come around the red corner.
Yep. Or try and run a yellow, but it's really tough. They're not really.
The problem with going there is that you kind of just leave him a board weight hit.
They've seen that multiple times for that board.
Yeah, that's not a bad option there. It's a little. How do you get? Oh, they're just going around.
Dus dit is gewoon naar de pin.
That's surprising.
We gaan hier omheen.
Yeah.
They really got the.
Wat
Ideaal
denken
gezien
we?
komt hij harder terug.
Dit is wel weinig gegooid, hè?
Ja, na de guard
I
altijd
mean, they could throw this, try and
Net
throw the
hierbij.
come round. If you come short, they're still forcing the draw to the 4 foot on the side.
De ideale call is overcurlen.
Oké.
I guess maybe
I
they
guess
think they could
coming through
overcurl
the.
it.
I guess the problem coming through the port is really tough.
Ja.
I guess
Yeah, you
know,
might
if you think
overcurl
about
it.
the path that he just took, he had to get overcurled. That's. I think that's what's dictating this call.
De andere kant
And maybe you could get to the spot you want just playing this tight.
Right?
Maar ik denk
Or
gewoon
if you get half in the open,
hopen dat als er weinig
top
van
8
op
foot,
die hard komt.
that's not so bad, right?
Ze willen
No.
When you come, if you overcurl in a hair.
gewoon helemaal open bij het 4.
Ja,
So
oké.
Cole's probably going to be left like
Ja, hoeveel meer?
Cole's probably going to be left with a quiet hit.
Wat gooide ik net?
You know, hack the board weight hit on that back one. It's probably going to end up being his easiest shot for one.
Ja.
10 erbij.
Ja, tot 12!
Ga maar.
Ga maar. Top 12!
Sweeping this. This is curling.
Is he by?
Think they're going to get by. It looks like they're just going to get by. I think it's just a little lighter than they'd hope.
They want to get
It's
these-
going to be in the rings, though. Actually, it's going to be
Perfect.
That is great.
Now there's a
And
ding.
and they actually did over curl on it a little bit. So I think all Cole has is this quiet.
Up a little bit here, like that.
Yep. This quiet hit.
almost
Back line?
feel like
You-
Yeah, I like
a
that.
little bit.
Yeah, just back line. They're just And
don't even have to move it. I think it's just to get through the court.
yeah, you heard Tyson say it. The weight
All
is
right,
not
hack.
because they're trying to
Okay.
Yeah.
play a hit. The weight,
Hack through center here.
they need to throw that weight to navigate that port. You
I think
can't
we
get
should be
to
able
it with a
control
draw.
back well.
I think so, yeah.
And you know,
I don't mind it pinch more.
this is really going to come down to line. Got to have a
Make
clean
this-
release on this.
Yeah, I'm
Because
not sure
there's
what they said for weight. Did they say half?
He said back line,
Back line?
although that
I
doesn't
think you'll
look like
still
back
get
line
the
ice.
curl with back line. I
That
would
doesn't
think.
look like back line ice.
Call it a hack, but
Whoa! 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 Keen, curl!
Did they wait too long?
Hard curl!
he needs a finish or he could roll. No, he's good.
Sit.
And
a
there,
good shot.
another clutch shot by Cole to save, pull the team out of the fire there. So,
Yeah, you know, that end was kind of going their way.
yeah, Evan made a couple of great shots at second there, and then
It was the run back with Cole's first where they picked the one off the.
yeah.
Well, Gosgens made a great come around,
Yeah.
though, right?
Well, missing the come around attempt on third stones kind of
Yeah, and then
coming up
Gosgens
short,
hooks it.
and Gosgens then takes advantage of it.
They throw the runner, then jam it, and
But you know, Cole's got to be saying, "Hey, here we are. We're tied after 3,
Yeah.
and in the C semifinal." And Gosgens got to be saying, "Hey, we just got to keep the pressure. They're probably bound to crack at some point." But here we are heading into end number 4 of the C semifinal, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club.
Okay. Should have been close, eh? Should have been close. Okay.
Line's good. Line's good. All you, line's good. Okay, line's really nice.
Derek's.
Might need to finish a bit. Little finish. Yeah, hard. Get to center. Get to center. Get to center. I honestly, I'm wondering if that one rock is straighter. I'm honest. Yeah, I kind of. Oh yeah. What are we saying? What do you
I
think?
think it's off.
Okay.
Slid slow at him.
Yeah, I think I would agree. Yeah, off.
Okay, corner, ice out.
Thinking at the next gen for the doubles, there's a lacrosse ball in our room bag. The fucking shot 2 sheets over after we were wrong.
You can see it on the street. Sweet.
Toby, als ietsje. Yep, alleen Toop. Yep. Yep, Toop. Yep. 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 Yep.
Yep, hard Tobias.
Yep, go.
Go, 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 go.
Een bal. Perfect.
Oké. Sorry, ik zat gewoon bij.
Ja, haartje.
Oké.
Line's good. Bit of room this time. Hair wider. Tyson's if you're going.
And number 4 of this C semifinal
Gotta
of
curl
the
lots.
ATB Classic,
No, it's starting
coming
to
to
go
you
now.
from the Okotoks Curling Club in
okay now.
Okotoks,
Quick,
Alberta. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, hard,
I'm
hard, hard.
Daniel Bobola, and I'm joined by Wade Johnston.
That was weird.
And
49.
here we are, Gosgens versus Adams, tied at 2. Gosgens has maintained a lot of pressure on Adams, but
Okay.
Cole has been making some big shots
Goeie tip, mag ik?
to
Of
keep
gewoon
this
10
game tied.
Yes, we got updates on sheet 3. Libas took 2 in the third end, so he is up 1 without on Tau. On sheet 4 is the 2 Japanese teams,
Abe and Maeda.
and I think they're tied after 3 at 2-2. Kui is down 1 with, still playing the third, and he's in a little bit of trouble over there. Is that Japanese team too, or is that China?
They are Japanese team.
That's Japanese team as well, and they're drawn to lie 3 right now by the looks of it. So Kui's gonna have his hands full over
Just
there.
dropping. Yeah.
And back to our game, playing the fourth
think
end,
so.
tied at 2.
I think we're still close to like 50 should be close, I think.
So Evan's throwing the come around here.
Line's good.
Yeah, Adams
Line's
not
good.
having hammer.
You can go then, yep.
Wants to use the center.
Sorry,
Yep, hard line.
yeah, not having hammer put up a center.
Hard.
I don't know if Evan's
Just up to
by
all tight.
here.
Hard, keep going.
No, he's already walked off the sheet here.
Yeah.
He's not happy with this.
61.
Okay.
We got double guards.
Tolerance there was deep.
Well, Cole indicated he would have preferred that be deep than short. But I'm not sure
Yeah,
why.
I'm not sure I would have. I think
But
that wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
They've been getting in trouble by going deep in lots of cases.
Geen gekke call, maar dit.
and again, we saw an end here where Gosgens put up the corner and then drew around it. So they, was, likely because Cole's draw attempt was short in the rings. Like it is in the rings, but it's top 12. That's the rock you see there.
So they're looking at maybe making.
Zo over de top, maar een ripcharge corner.
Yeah.
They're going to hit this outside one, try and make the double.
Yeah, they're concerned about run that one on center, the high one in. Where does it? Once it makes contact with the other yellow, where does it go to?
And also the shooter, I think he's afraid that it'll go into his red and open up the back.
Yeah, they're trying not to disturb the red rocks.
If he can make the double and stay here, that's not so bad for them.
Veel.
Push.
Push.
Push. Push. Regel. Well,
I think that's pretty good.
They're
No,
pretty good. I mean, it's a really long corner. Probably not going to come into play, but they got rid of 2 yellows, so they're.
Cole's
Yeah, I
got the
think
center
so.
here.
Yep.
He does have the option just to come back
Shade
around
ball
it
with
again.
the out. I see this running pretty straight.
So Cole's probably thinking, let's try and keep things simple. We've had a lot of pressure put
Whoa.
on us. Let's see if we can
Whoa.
simplify
Kinda
things a little bit.
Whoa. No, curl.
In outed this a hair.
Shooter.
And
Well, he
just
got it
peels
off.
it away. So now Gosgens has a choice here.
sorry.
The only thing about this is that they are leaving that center guard in play,
Yeah.
and whether that will come back to haunt them at some
Ja,
point.
precies.
The old saying was you either use it or lose it. Yeah, because if he makes this over there and Cole goes and hits the top one, he could probably hit and roll right under the center.
Ja.
Now you're running it.
Oké. Hij heeft alleen top 8.
Hij is wel voor het terecht. Top 8.
Kilt wel veel.
Heel veel.
Measure. Yep. Top 8, boys. Yep. Go. Minimaal erin. Go.
Oh, he's short. So he's giving him,
He's short,
gave
yeah.
him a bit of an out here now.
This is the best opportunity Team Adams has had.
This late in an end for sure.
Zeg, sorry.
Ja.
Queen.
Neem je shade mee.
Queen.
Little big.
Whoa.
Normal.
Curl then. Curl. Curl, hard to stick. That's good.
Good.
Okay, stuck her around. They're
I got
going to
10-4.
have to assume
I
they're
got
going to hit and
10-4.
roll.
It hit kind of hard for a
It did,
10-4.
it
I
did
don't
hit
know.
hard for 10-4. I don't know.
Go met hem aan.
Out.
So Gosgens looking at a hit and a big roll. They would love to roll right across to the other side of the house, get behind their own red guard.
And they got a pretty good look at this on Derek's last one. It's kind of running the same way.
Clean. Huis op zijn neus. 9-7.
It's not, they're not throwing these very hard, and they're not taking a lot of ice.
No, we've seen that the whole event. It is very weight sensitive. You can take a lot of curl off these rocks without,
Just board, you got it.
if you just up the weight a little bit.
Clean.
It's late. Good board.
It's like a control weight here.
Clean.
Must be close.
Curl. Hard. Clean. Curl. Sorry, that's good.
Just got her. That's a
got
tough
no
roll to make.
That is, yeah.
It's hard in the hack when you got to sit there and look at throwing board weight up the middle of a rock.
Want anders gaat hij hier omheen.
And the straight draw still curl 6 feet.
Yes.
10. Voorgas 9-7.
Weight selection is very important on these rolls.
Ja, mee eens.
So you just got to trust it.
Push.
9,5.
We're gonna see if we can take a look here on what's going on the sheet next door here. We'll see if our crew can
9-0.
Yeah, we just
give
saw.
us a shot of that. It's an interesting house.
Yeah, Jacob, I think, came light on his last one, and then Tao played off his own and made almost a perfect hit and roll, kick off the one in the back and up and push one off the pin to lie 2.
This is Libis versus Tao. Libis is up 1, so Tao's down 1 with hammer. This is the 4th end here. Tao is the yellow rocks. So Tao is sitting, looks like they're sitting 2. Yes, definitely sitting 2. But there's a lot of reds around, and this is Libis's last shot. Looking at trying to make a double run double.
Problem is you might, you play this and don't make it, they have a draw for 3 to this corner, which you could just give him as 2.
So Libis is setting up right now. They're on it early. Off.
He might be close.
Must be getting close.
Close.
Just
pretty close. I think he's lying 1 now at least. Or
lying 1.
Or sorry, second shot.
Second shot. I don't know how easy it would be to remove that other. Right. So I don't think Tao's just got a shot for 2. So
yep, that was a good shot by Jacob. Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll get back over to our feature game. We'll keep you updated on whether Tao makes that draw.
So they're looking here.
Oké, kan makkelijk. Dan kan het makkelijk.
Over here,
he's going to try and roll under.
Goed is gaat deze wel, toch?
Still haven't gotten that well-placed hit and roll.
Zijn we ook ijs op met 12.
Als je toch recht blijft, kan het dan nog naar binnen.
Can make this either way, really. I guess if it takes off on him and played around the corner.
Okay.
I think he's playing back to center, though, is he not?
Nee, gooi het er naar buiten. Dan moet hij perfect zijn met zijn come-around. Anders hebben we tap voor 2.
Ja.
Als je nou op een of andere reden toch recht blijft, wat ik niet verwacht, gewoon naar binnen rollen. 10.
And we do want to thank Dylan and Andrew for their work here on the cameras.
Close.
Cameras and sound, thank you.
Hard!
And in between that hit and roll has eluded the teams this end.
Out their way.
How many times have you had that option of you could hit and roll either way and it'll be good, and you go right.
Dead nose.
I like.
You got tunnel vision.
Yeah.
This comes up a little bit for sure.
But you can't afford to roll out either.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So you're trying to walk
Yeah, I
the
like
line
that.
there.
All right, try flop behind the center.
Yep.
I think it's
So-
easier to make with this turn.
If he can flop, then the force is
Yeah.
on, right?
Yeah.
How much weight are we looking?
Yes.
Control.
And again, he can roll. He can roll either way.
Solid! 9-5. Hard per piece.
They're saying hard for pieces. Is he on the guard?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, it
Pretty good.
was not even.
Zap
That was a
too.
perfect roll. Sometimes the sweepers make it sound much
sweep,
worse than
sorry.
it is.
Gewoon een draw shot.
Yeah, it's a pretty good shot.
Denk je dat iets meer gaat
I
curven?
think he was trying to
Oh, he
roll
might
the
have.
other way, but I mean, it was a plan B.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Gosgens is going to be forced to draw here.
Yes, sir.
Needs full 8 foot.
It's a big shot.
Has a wide open
Als een draw shot
from
voor de zekerheid.
his perspective, right side of the house.
Je dacht gewoon 4-5? Of is dat, ja? Nee, precies.
Nee.
Dus daarom dacht ik misschien 4-4 wilde je, maar 4-5 is oké. Mars 45. Ja, dat dacht ik al. Nee, al bij het 4.
Het 4-6.
Stop up, make sure, back four is oké.
Ja.
Sweeper's keeping a brush to it. They're doing a moderate sweep right now. Usually indicates that they're pretty comfortable with it. They're just not going to leave anything to chance there.
That's right.
And great
Good shot. Good shot.
Gosgens forced to 1 here after Cole made a plan B hit and roll. So here we are.
Halfway through.
Halfway through, Gosgens up 1. Heading into 5, Adams will have hammer in this C semifinal at the Okotoks Curling Club.
And over there.
Ja, ziet er heel hard uit. Half in de 4. Niet te diep, boys. Stop acht, beter dan diep. Oké. Ja, 14-0. Serie. Hoi. Hoi.
Zit.
Yep.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yep.
Hard to stick. Why'd we off that?
Sit. Okay. Sorry, I should have called off.
Jeez.
Ja, nog één.
Altijd Tobias. Yeah, gotta go. Yeah, gotta go. Yep.
Hard.
Boys.
Go, zo ver mogelijk. Go.
Ja. Okay, 4-7.
Mine's good. You can.
Wow,
Mine's
easy.
good. You can go then. Mine's good.
And number 5
Mine's really
of the
good.
C semifinal of the
Hard then.
ATB Classic
Switch.
at the Okotoks
Switch.
Curling Club from Okotoks, Alberta.
Yeah, hard.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Daniel Bobola, and
finish. Go,
I'm
go, 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 go.
joined by Wade Johnston.
Pretty good.
Here we have Gosgens versus
60.
Adams. Gosgens just made a draw, was forced to 1, and then number 4. We're now playing in number 5. Adams, of course, having hammer. We thank you for joining us. And if you do happen to be watching us on the Curling Zone feed, thank you. We're happy to be partnering with Curling Zone. But if you want to leave us a comment, you do have to do so through the Okotoks Curling Club YouTube page. And we would love it if you would consider subscribing to our page, and that way you get alerted to whenever we're hosting or streaming an event. And we get some good conversations happening in the chat here. We have a little group of people that know each other through the chat. Talk about a variety of things. We were currently talking about Dutch cheese.
Yeah, we never did get an answer.
Yeah.
So just to update
I think
the
I like it.
early qualifiers, we had Dropkin beat Jacobs to come out of the A. Schuster beat Cooey to come out of the A, and McEwen beat Bruner.
Yeah, but again,
And then the B qualifiers were
like we're probably running. and
Kleider beat Cooey in the B qualifier.
You could just rip it if you like
Bruner
that better.
beat Gosgens that we're watching here, and
play
Jacobs
this.
beat Tao.
I
So
don't-
those guys are already in. 6 of them are decided, and there's 2 more spots left to get into the cash round.
And you know, in that one of that A qualifier where Dropkin beat Jacobs, of course Ben Ebert is on the Jacobs team, and that was Ben Ebert's first loss in
You
this
don't have
event.
half a rock
In
at the
4
ready.
years of this event, that was his first loss.
I guess you can play this.
He has won this with every team he's played on.
Yeah, I bet he did.
3 years in a row, came through the A side.
Yep.
So his streak ended
Yep.
there. Yeah.
Well, but that only gets this to here, and like he definitely loops another one, and now we're dealing with like 3 centers, right?
Oh yeah, I guess I should have said there was
Okay, then
Schuster and Dropkin are both USA teams.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And Teresa is a fan
Yep.
of the American teams.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just a straight rip then.
So Cole's going to go peel this.
You got it, Evan.
Queen. Yep.
Yep.
Whoa, queen. Oh.
Straight peel. Good shot. So we'll see what Gosgens going to do here now.
Ja, maakt niet uit. Ja, is goed. Yeah.
And as we mentioned earlier, the Gosgens team joining us from the Netherlands. They've been in the country for a few weeks. And over in the Netherlands, there is no summer ice, which actually very, very little summer ice in Canada as well. They started the season with playing in the Baden Masters in Switzerland. And then made their way over to Eastern Canada and then have come west.
Were they in that shootout?
They played in the
Shorty Jenkins, yeah.
And they're going to be here for a while. They're in the Tier 2 Slam, so they're trying to have that breakthrough. They've been putting their time in, and they're trying to get that next step.
It's right on the edge.
Got some Saskatchewan fans.
Oh, yeah. Kleider and McEwen both playing extremely well. Kleider actually opened the Saville. He played 3-handed and beat Kuya in the quarterfinal there. I think the skip had to go back for university, and they played 3-handed and won that game. You don't see that very often either.
No.
It's obviously a very talented team.
Yep. Yes. Hard.
Got a sweep hard here.
Whoa. Curl. Bounce it.
Okay.
Not terrible, I don't think. Maybe.
Good weight. Like, just not super positive, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and I see Kleider has Dean Kleider, obviously, is the coach. Dean played for lots of years out of Saskatoon, and then Pat Simmons is obviously my old brother-in-law. He's traveling with them a little bit as well, so I think they have lots of support. Oh, sorry, I got a kid wanting me to feed her. Never ends.
But it is a good family environment here at the Okotoks Curling Club. So if you are in the area, please come by. You talked about the kitchen in Newt. We have fudge now. Homemade fudge over there.
Is that what you were eating over there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yep. Yeah, I spent a lot of time at that kitchen throughout the year.
Nice.
Dit is de goede spot inderdaad.
So I'm looking forward to diving right in.
So if you are in the greater Okotoks area and you want to see some good curling and have some great homemade fudge, the Okotoks Curling Club is the place to be this weekend.
I've heard good things about the chicken burger.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're trying to roll on here.
Is it homemade patties? Dan, do you know yet?
The hamburgers are in-house made, yes.
Nice.
The patties are in-house made, yeah.
I think you can make it with control,
And
even if you just
want to head
over.
upstairs to the
Like about
lounge,
a half,
on
you
tap,
take roll boards,
Pilsner.
but
Pilsner. Not many places have Pilsner on tap, and we sell it, what,
boards okay.
10-1 everything else?
Oh, yeah. It's
We sell a lot.
Definitely on men's night it is, for sure.
We sell a lot.
It might be. We can take a hair more.
So Derek's going to take a run at this. Is it just the straight peel?
Not quite sure if it's a
Oh, he's not throwing this very hard. He's just flopping.
I think it's just a hit and roll.
He's just trying to roll off this a little.
Queen.
Trying to salvage the shooter. Wants to get rid of the red, keep the yellow in play so that they can use it.
It's a good shot.
Great shot, Derek.
Really good.
It's a really good shot.
Did you get?
9. Good. Well
And
done.
sit second and third. Gosgens is gonna want to deal with that.
Prima, dan lig je 1, 2 en 3. 1 en 2.
A hit and stick would mean there'd be no double.
Look at the ice they're taking on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not taking much ice. They do put a lot of rotation. So with that, as we've seen throughout the entire event, with weight, runs really straight here. And with that bit of rotation, it's just going to really hold it out there. And it's hit and stick, no double. There's no double available to Adams right now. So he's trying to figure out what's my best option.
Okay, goeie marker.
He's almost got a...
This run and roll here, short run and roll, it is probably your best chance at trying to generate a 2 here with no guards in place. Sitting, you know.
So he's just trying to stay right there too.
He might be trying to build up to a double opportunity, but they don't have a lot of rocks left in the end to do that.
Danger is if you stay there, they're going to play that hit and roll under everything.
Clean. Clean.
Just control. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Curl. 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 That's good.
Good.
So maybe that roll right under.
Pretty good.
Now Adams is going to have to throw the run back.
Good shot.
Ja.
But you never know, if they don't make the roll perfect, they might load him up for a double.
Ik denk dat dit de call is. Mars zelfs overrollen. Ja, dat is oké, zolang je bird bent.
Yeah, they're discussing how far to roll it.
Ja.
Yeah.
Dat is niet makkelijk met normaal, want je kan hem naar de edge achterrollen.
I think under rolling is more of a danger than over rolling.
I think so too.
I mean, as long as you stay.
If you under roll, the possibility of the double gets really high. If you over roll, there's still no double, other than the run back double.
Net te
Ja.
dun, maar
Dus nu ligt je 2 stenen hoger als je noost.
ga hem al rollen.
Okay.
Ideaal,
I haven't been upstairs. The crowd's been pretty good.
Ideaal naar
Yeah, last night it was really hopping in here. The crowds have been steadily building throughout the day here. We've had a good stream of people.
Ja.
We're probably at about half capacity up there right now.
Yeah.
Last night it was pretty busy.
stay close.
So they're trying hard for this roll. He's taken only, is that a third of the rock for ice?
And just looking at sheet 3, which we were focusing on a while ago, in that fourth end, Tao didn't end up making that draw for 2, so only
went
got
heavy.
there 1, and now Libas has taken 1 back, so Tao is again 1 down with playing 6.
So that's interesting. So they didn't make the roll,
Zo, hier zat ik gewoon.
They
and
didn't make the
he's
roll.
not second shot anymore.
So now this gives an opportunity for Cole. I think the easiest way to sit too is you do have to play off your yellow. You do have to run that yellow. I don't think you can.
He's talking about playing the red on its own and just rolling to the outside.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough of that rock.
It doesn't look easy from here. You can only see half, so he's going to
Yeah,
roll
now
this,
he's
but now
changed
he's
it, yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Now he's the only problem. You're not second shot anymore. So you got to make sure you roll and leave it guarded after, or else they hit and lie too.
I think if you hit,
Hopen dat hij of dit rol.
You think you could roll and be second after?
I think Yeah. Now you are going to be crossing the face of the red rock, and you probably need that yellow rock that you're running back to roll a little bit to the side. So you're going to be hitting it probably a little thinner than than you're comfortable with. Right?
Right.
It's not just an inch high side. So you jam it.
Control.
Close. Yep.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Yeah, gotta hold the line.
Gotta go. Hold on. Hold the line. You still got it. You still got it.
And this is just going to end up being a short run and where they sit.
Yeah, so now they're gonna make it to lie 3 now.
Yeah, they needed to hit that a lot thinner. They were actually that yellow rock rolled towards center. They were trying to get that yellow rock to roll to the edge of the 8-foot so that the shooter could roll in. I mean, you can see that shooter is a couple inches into the house there, and they were trying to get the full rock. Wouldn't have needed to hit it that much thinner to get it to roll fully in.
Can't really can't roll out because the possibility of the split for 2 might be there. You got to make sure you stick this around.
Yeah. And I think they're just playing a control weight.
Yeah.
It's two-thirds of a rock.
Yep.
You're trying to hit there.
And they're not throwing this very hard by the ice. That can't be more than back line. With that ice or hackish. Maybe they were throwing board and taking where they wanted to hit it.
Oh,
Let me give her a little bit at the
gave
end.
a bit, yeah. A little bit of a flick there.
Head down.
This looks spot on here.
Really good shot. Is that hack
And,
weight?
and I believe they're sitting 3. I'm pretty sure that red one in the back is out counting.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So again, Cole. So the double isn't an option here for Cole. He's got to draw. Needs to touch the 8-foot. And again, pressure is put on Cole to make his last shot.
Yeah. And no doubt Cole will be very close here. He hasn't missed many draws yet.
Nee, klopt. Je stikt hem ook best wel makkelijk met die lengte. Ja, precies. Maar niet het risico dat je de guard chipt. Nee. Is ook niet nodig. Hij gooit net ook een draw gewoon elke keer op de pin. Dus het is niet alsof hij struggelt met draws of zo.
Sweeper's giving it a little early. Evans giving it a moderate sweep. Again, it kind of just more like not leaving anything to chance. Let's make sure we get there. Looks like they got a good read on this.
Yep,
And
really good shot.
Right to tee. Just back button weight there. Cole Adams coming through with another clutch draw to tie this game after 5 ends here in this C semi of the ATB Classic.
over curling a bit. Good.
Guys, it's not a good release. Good sweep. Good boy. I'm actually just gonna invent a broom that you slip your hand into the glove and it's attached to the broom. Don't like, they just like hurt my hand. Yeah. They like rip the skin off my fucking hand.
Yeah. Maar make sure, yep, make sure.
Hard.
Gotta be in.
Oh, damn.
Alright.
What turn are you seeing? Same?
I think I'm still seeing the out. Okay. 50 should be close. Let's make this. You have 5 or 48? Okay.
Mine's good.
Better room.
You got room on mine. Switch if you're going. Yeah, gotta curl lots. Gotta curl lots.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Hard finish.
You're getting there. Keep
Keep
going.
it going, keep it going. Hard finish, big finish, big finish, big finish.
Go, go, go. Keep going. Keep going.
Good sweep. 15-7. Just
sweep.
really
Sorry,
big
just
release.
Huge pass.
Gewoon in met backline. Als je langs gaat, maak je dit. Niks aan de hand.
Exact.
Backline, Sisjak is okay.
So we're going to probably try and tap this yellow and roll to the side.
Okay.
Looks like with the ice, they're probably throwing about hackish weight.
Easy clean. Yep. Clean. Push. Push.
They're trying to get it to
Hard
curl.
voor de stick, Doop. Hard voor de stick. Hard op die loop.
Oh no, they were actually. I don't think they were playing. I think they were playing the back yellow. Oh, they were playing the split? Yeah, they were playing the split on that. It's hard from the side.
Wow, could throw center, but it's probably this. Yeah.
Cole's going to try and hit and stick
the
here.
The double's pretty steep. This spot runs pretty straight. I like board. Easy. Whoa. 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 Curl. Curl.
A little in out on this.
Curl. Hard to stick.
It's going to run on him.
Come on. Keep going.
Hard.
Hard to stick.
Hard to stick. Hard. Go, 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 go.
Sit. Sit.
He just rolled out. Just on release, it looked like he just got her back a little in out.
Ja, van Alex. Zelfs als Alex. 12-0. Easy clean. Ja.
11-8. Yep.
Clean.
11-8. Clean.
Clean.
Hard firm.
Push. Push. Rollen. Rollen.
Real close here. Very nice.
11-1.
Nice roll under.
I should be able to get to the beak with hack. Even if you roll a bit, not terrible.
Very high guard, so there is an opportunity to play it tight. Hack weight.
Yeah, you can do a little more. Clean.
Hack.
Whoa. Clean.
Just
Whoa.
hack. Just hack.
Curl.
This has really got to curl.
Keep curling. Try and get a piece to poke it out.
Touch it. Okay.
I need to put it under here more.
I just didn't need that extra ice.
Well, looks like Evan probably threw that pretty good. The way Cole talked, it sounds like he just gave him a little too much ice. Weight was good.
Yeah.
So now Cole's in a little bit of trouble here.
We've heard that before this game.
Yeah.
haven't we? Yeah.
Gosgens has got himself set up for a deuce.
Ja, T-lijn.
Looking at going out to the wings here.
Geld iets minder.
T-lijn.
Oké.
And a deuce, Gosgens can manage a deuce this end. It does go a long way. As being the 6th end of the 8-end game, tie game.
I think two up after 6 is a very high percentage of on the win rate. Very good spot. If you leave it a little higher, there's always possibility of rolling under and being shot, but it's in a spot where you really can't roll and be shot anywhere.
Ja, dat is het laatste stukje.
Without leaving it wide open.
Klopt, ook te laten vegen net.
So, but they still would like to roll behind this, draw play to the center.
Clean. Curl. What the hell?
No, that's
just not getting the finish out.
Man, that ran like crazy out there.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Kinda
maybe
what
it's like
It's kind of what it's been doing, and
It feels a little bit
Yeah,
like it's
like
starting
I
to
thought
straighten
he-
up a little.
Ideale freeze, maar ik neem niet minder.
Even the one of Evans fooled him too. He thought that he gave him a little more ice, thinking it would curl, and it just didn't.
Nee. Ja, ik had 95.
but you know we've seen where Team Gosgens
Maar dan
has
gaan we
been
er wel
putting the
redelijk
ice
op.
for their shots. You know, they're throwing. We talked about board weight up onto the rock, not getting a lot of curl with any kind of weight.
Oké. Hetzelfde als jou.
Oké, back it.
They just saw this, so it'll be. Sweeper's got a good read on the last one.
Yeah.
T-lijn.
Fullback 12 is ideaal.
The line's a little different though.
Line's a little different. This one, it looked like he just got it. I don't know if he got it spinning a little more. It's so the curls all come in late there. Now they're going to try and go deep with it. And it's in the ring, so it's really all
That's
they
all they
needed.
really needed over
Yeah,
there.
I mean, obviously that now there's no
Yeah, you
hidden
probably
roll.
can.
I think I think they've got to play to that one.
Yeah, I think
No, I agree. Yeah, you can definitely get there.
right now if they just keep
Hot.
doing the same thing, they're guaranteeing a 2.
I think Evan had like here.
You got it, Derek. Put on line. Just
Clean.
hack.
Clean. Yep.
On it early.
Really hold this.
Whoa. Clean. Straight.
Very nice.
Roll it.
Got to go hard to get it out of the rings.
Yeah. Pretty good shot.
That was a well-managed shot. And attempting that roll under now,
There's a chance of a jam.
chance of a jam, yeah.
Especially if he's almost got to throw a little harder now.
Voor jou.
As he plays that same soft weight, you could easily jam it. But if you throw it a hair harder, you don't have to hit as much of the inside of it.
Easy.
11-2. Easy clean. Head down.
Push.
Push.
He's close here.
And navigated that
Very
as
nice
well
shot.
as you could.
I still think, yeah, that's still the
The
call,
wrap
I think.
now?
Try and see if we can get a double on the next one. Hack still. There.
I'm trying. He's seen this a few times. He saw Evan once, Derek once.
Yeah, there. Or maybe a
Really,
little
really
more than
close here.
that. Yeah, in a pinch more, I think. Yeah.
The rock's a little
So
higher up now, though. But
Now,
they
where do
did-
you almost have to try and roll dead in front, or
Right, half.
slightly on this side and the front of the other one?
It's
Yeah,
that
they-
similar situation to Derek. Like, I think it's just better to roll in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's taking a fair bit of ice. I think he took a hair more than he gave Derek, too.
Yeah. Now he is trying to roll.
The other way.
Yeah, he's trying to roll a little further. So
Yeah, he's not going under, going away.
Solid out.
Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Clean. Go. Go. Go.
and just rolled
Just
too
solid.
far.
Just that little extra weight.
Okay.
A little extra weight and just run.
Sorry, just big, hey? Yeah,
It's not very
Yeah, just-
forgiving.
that's fine.
Shape big.
Yeah.
Ja.
Overthrowing on this ice will cost you.
And it's not like it was massive.
No.
Like he was probably hack plus.
Yeah. Yeah, he needed to be just through and he threw hack.
Deze. Ik had 4-6 toen. Maar dat was
It's
bij
had
de
to be
paardje.
so precise.
Wat had je op mij?
Doe maar.
Het scheelde een 10 of zo?
Is gewoon top 8 bij het 4. Ja, klopt. Dus 4-4 of is dat te veel? Nee, 4-4 was vanaf. Oké, maar marge is zeker 45. Ja. 4-4. Net een
I
tiende meer
don't
dan.
know that. Is it Wooter? Is that how you say it? Wooter? W-O-U-T-E-R? I don't know that Wooter's missed any draws today.
I think you're right.
Probably 100%. What the statisticians say.
Vier lijn?
Top 4!
Oké.
Top 4!
Kult wel.
It's pretty close.
Top 8.
Here comes the curl.
Hij is top 4 al.
They do want to get this buried.
Oh, shit. Shit,
Voor,
shit.
bij het 4. Perfect.
That's pretty
Five
good.
foot?
Did
Alright.
it come
Oh ja, 4.
pretty much all under?
Yeah.
He's
wel
forcing
5.
Cole if he wants to play
He's
shot
so
out. He's
hard
got
to
to do it
get
with the
there.
out turn now, and,
Yeah.
and he's
Well,
seen the
it's not
out
hard to get
or
there,
in
but, like,
turn
I
like
just
4
think-
times, but
Yeah, yeah, it's hard not to, like, it's hard to get all the way buried to not leave him the dig.
And so, you know, Cole does not want to give
I don't
up
know, I
two
think
here.
it's time
They,
for the
they
draw
know the
rounder.
stats that
Yeah.
being down
Yeah.
two is going to be
his death. Yeah.
tough. Not impossible, but tough. And so he's not.
Yeah, I
you know,
think we do.
they're not. Oh, but they are. They're going to concede the two.
Yeah, control's fine.
Like, it'll be pretty straight here.
Yeah, no, it won't. Well, maybe a little more.
Yeah, I
it'll curl up
think
a
at
bit.
this point I'd be tempted to
This,
try
I
and
mean, I
hook
guess
one
this is
back
Derek's
for him.
ran a bit, but
Try
Even
to
if
steal.
you
I think
threw it
this
with
is
the
a little
out
tighter
turn
in than where
and got
Derek
it to the
is.
4, if they tried to play at it, there's a chance to jam. But I think conceding 2
Yeah, I
is
think we
a tough one.
just can't.
Yeah.
You can't get buried enough. Yeah.
In our Thursday night men's league, you'd be okay giving up the two here.
Oh,
versus
yeah.
3.
Might get 6 next end.
Yeah, if you're within 4 after 6 ends, it's anybody's game.
We're back
a coin
in it.
flip.
Oh, this is really hanging there. Not that it matters. I guess he just has to kill it.
And they just haven't picked up on that hit in that path.
That was 9-2.
Yeah, I guess, though, you played that whole end. If you were going to go for it at the end, you should have gone for it 4 rocks earlier, I guess.
Ik zei dat hij de 12 schiet.
Ja.
Dus 4-4. 4-5 is oké, maar dan moet je alweer vegen.
Ja.
Top.
So, a free draw. Has to get, I guess, not just any piece of the paint. There is one small biter out there, so he's got to get about 10 centimeters of the paint to get his point here. But I like his chances based on his performance so far and based on the way the sweepers are reacting to this.
Hij is zeker nooit achter die lijn.
And Gosgens coming up with
another well-made draw.
Yep, 2 well-made draws. Gosgens goes up 5-3 over Adams in this C semifinal. Adams will have Hammer down 2 playing 7 here at the ATB Classic, coming to you from Okotoks, Alberta.
Oké. Lijnschoot. Kilt niet heel veel. Lijnschoot gaat nu. Halve de 4. Top 8 is beter dan vol 4. Niet te diep. Ja, top 8 is beter dan te diep. Nice.
Line's good.
Whoa, then.
Looking for you here, line's good.
Easy.
It's always straight. You can. Line's really nice. Line's really good. 60%. It's gotta sit, I think. Good recovery.
Redemption. Redemption. Good advantage. Definitely was.
Oké. Laat maar werken. Laat maar werken. Ja, tight guard. Wow. Wow, tight guard. Ja, laat maar werken. Waar? Oké, oh nee, nooit curlen. Ik moet trouwens rechts houden. Shit. Nice.
We're going to take a look here at sheet 5. Cooey is in, he's in a little bit of trouble. He's lined second shot. And
he's trying it in off that rock that is
I'm not sure
up against the boards.
Is he trying to thin it, or is he trying to...
He's trying to thin it.
Just redirect, basically.
Yeah. And
really tough.
So Cooey is down 2. This is the last rock of the end there. He's thrown red.
This is it, yeah. Down 2 with, but this is a tough shot. With.
Would be this would be something if he made it.
If he makes it, it's to tie the game. No, I get the impression it's not. So now they're down 3 with.
Down 3 with, playing 7. Again, odds are not good.
And Morozumi is playing very well. Every time I look over there, they're making a hit and roll or a dead freeze or a run back. And Cooey's in tough, but you know what? You go get 2. You're down 1 without steal. And away you go. Same with what Adams is dealing with here.
Yep, he only has to get. He only has to go 2 and steal. He doesn't even have to go to the extra.
That's right. He just goes.
So this looks like a bargain compared to what Cooey's playing.
Much shorter game.
Yeah, Gosgens does have a guard and is sitting 2.
Kind of thinking on the beak.
Well, we can play.
I missed. How did that one yellow rock end up in
I think that's the shot on the beat.
They threw the corner.
Yeah.
And then
try to get these 2 if you just clip this.
Gosgens went into center. They threw the
no,
corner.
I don't want to hit it high.
I never saw after that.
Like, you're leaving the easiest double.
I know they were throwing
the
the guard at one point, but I never saw where.
Well, and I don't love low either. Like, you don't need to kill the 3. You're just trying to get.
We had a hog rock goal there.
That's
okay,
what happened.
Yeah, that's.
Then you're leaving the guard there.
Not a good play when you're trying to.
Yeah,
when you really need to score. Yeah.
Can we not go low?
Yeah, it is tricky if you.
Can we not go?
We're playing it. I think I just gotta go for it.
Over on sheet 3, the Libas and Tau game is tied, playing 7. With Libas having last rock.
Once you throw it hard,
roll 2 and roll to the other side, and just leave 1 red in.
Pillars are on the way on sheet 4. I'd give you an update
that's
there.
our
just a hair low.
That's our Achilles heel here is the
What kind of
pillars.
weight?
Trying to view
It's
scoreboards
probably
from
just
this perspective.
You want to make sure you keep the shooter
Which
here.
is why, if you want to catch all the action, the best way to do it is by coming down to the Okotoks Curling Club, where you can watch all the games happening at once.
Yeah, homemade hamburgers
and fudge.
And pie.
Pilsner on tap.
Pilsner on tap.
And when you're here watching live, you don't have to hear us.
No, exactly. Although there's lots of people standing around us.
Yeah.
Great shot.
That's a good shot.
No, that's good.
That's a good shot. That was big to get those moving.
Leaves a couple of guards. Of course, Gosgens still sitting top 4 foot.
So does Gosgens go up and peel, or does he just keep on the aggression?
You know, well,
and the double peel's there. And spin in. Then the force is on.
he could just draw in and force is on there too. What do you think? If you're cold, would you prefer 2 or a blank? Would you rather try and be taking 3
It's
or
essentially, you take the blank and you score 2, then you're just doing the same thing in the extra end instead of in the 8th end. But it might line up better to get a 3.
Right.
You're exactly right.
Skip. Hurt. Hurt. Hurt.
And for the double peel here.
Left her up.
Yeah, leaves a guard. It's
It's
Gosgens' color though.
You could ignore the one on the center and just come around it.
I think they have to start ignoring some rocks here.
Yeah.
I think
I'd be tempted
or it
to
might
go
be
back
this, so-
4.
Well, he's talking about stacking the
I like
guards
that.
here. So he's. Well, this definitely lets you know his intention. There, he's saying, I need to score here. He's not going to try and take 3 in the last end.
So he's got 5 to come.
Line's good. You can go a bit if you need. Line's good, though.
High weight's good. Half
Line's
high.
good. Line should be good on its own.
Half high. That's half.
Maybe it'll finish. No. Line's good. Just let it sit.
Good.
Good shot. Good shot.
Single.
A straight
So
peel.
Straight peel. Now, if you're in Gosgens' positions, are you just thinking, don't create any kind of opportunity for 3? Is that your main objective?
I have to assume that was their discussion, right? That, you know what, a force is big, but a deuce isn't the end of the world. Tied up coming home's not bad either, right?
Yeah.
But a big force of 1 is big.
Do you like that?
Like this is full speed, yeah, 48.50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's full speed, 48.50-ish. Good there, put in line. That's man.
Good.
Easy. Top 12, top 8.
You can go then.
Like to go.
You can go then.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Line's good. Wait only.
Top 12, top 8.
can go.
Top 8, top 4. Wait's close.
Bit of room now. Switch.
Top 4.
Switch.
Easy.
Switch. Got to curl.
It's got to finish. Here it comes. Now it's crossing center.
Hard. Got to curl. Hard.
Got to get it as far back as they can get it.
All right. Well, it's in the rings. It is
56.
buried. Maybe a sliver showing from the
He's just
source
going to
perspective, but
slightly high-sided if he can. Obviously, the straight runner, he's okay with it, but if he can slightly high-side and roll the shooter off would be nice. These guys spin it so much that they could easily get that action off for 7/8, right? Get it to kick.
Hartford? Yep. Oh.
oh, they're a little too high. Are they going to get up to their red?
Deze is weer wel in de white gezet. Ik snap echt niet.
Which isn't a lot different than the straight.
I mean, it's essentially a peel.
So now what do? You could.
It's either this.
Yeah, I
Here
almost feel like you
or
got to
this.
burn one.
I'm almost wonder could you draw around the red?
I was thinking
Yeah, I
about
don't mind the
that.
freeze. You just have to be on the. You have
Go to
be
back
high
12
side.
foot. You're not trying to sit
He
shot.
should run the yellow at it, but
Yeah.
no matter what, he's going to have something, right?
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to go talk? Go chat.
Yeah.
All right, they're going to have a little bit of a discussion here. We'll hear if we'll see if we can hear what their thoughts are.
Okay. You're mad? Yeah, we're just always exchanging over there. Yeah, okay. So like, he makes a double, then we're guarding? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. You want to be a little higher than the, like, probably top of the ATB.
Have to admit, I did not see the guard coming into the play.
Well, they looked at it earlier before the discussion, I don't mind the guard. You
Guard
burn it
now.
once, but you're essentially, you know, you're hoping, you got to get a miss of some sort if you're going to get a 3.
Okay, so just
The guard's as good as any.
okay. 65, 70. 56.
I actually wondered if you froze to the top of that red, are they the 2 yellows side by side and there's no double?
Mine's
And if he
good.
tries the blast, maybe gets his red.
Yeah, it's just so hard to get that.
Might be max line.
Then you
easy
can,
if you can.
if he just blows everything, now you can go around the red on the
Tyson.
side.
Gotta go
3
Tyson.
might come back.
Whoa. Clean. Yeah, finish. Whoa. Yeah, you're good.
Pretty good.
Really good.
Pretty good.
Yep.
You're just going to straight peel.
Really good.
You know, you leave that a little higher, that straight peel gets a little tougher too,
A little
right?
tougher, yeah, because
You got to go around stuff on this side, stuff on that side.
Really good spot.
Ik wil niet dat we hem daar stuffen. Dat is waarschijnlijk het makkelijkst. Gewoon echt negatief. Gewoon dit met Piel.
Oké.
Meteen schoppen naar buiten. Haartje naar de binnenkant. Gewoon de reun met de intel. Ja, goed Piel. Rol de shooter naar de edge 4, als we hem baken.
Ja.
Just going for a straight peel here. And while they're doing that, we'll take a quick look around the scoreboards here. So we've got Libis and Tao
Peel.
tied playing
Hip.
end number 7.
Hard.
Libis having hammer there.
I think Tao's drawing to light. Maybe he's guarding. It looks like he's guarding. Guarding,
Yeah.
he's got a rock on the back forefoot. And he's guarding Libis's rocks in front of him.
Kui is down 3 with playing 7. Hard to see what's going on there. They do have rocks in play, which is no surprise.
Down 4-4 on sheet 4. 4-4 on sheet 4.
4-4 on sheet 4, playing 7. That's Abe and Maeda.
Dat is prima marge, Douwe.
And Gosgens was successful in that peel attempt. So
Cole just
Cole.
wants to.
I think he's going to hit it. He feels pretty confident there won't be a double left there.
I
Well, at
think
least that's what he's
Dad
trying.
knows there's no. It's just they're completely side by side. Just don't want to roll in at all because that double comes into play if you're a rock further in.
You can probably afford to go half a rock out, but you
Yep.
don't want to go in. You don't want to go too far out. It's-
Can't roll out.
Little solid.
Clean.
Little big. Yep. Little big. Whoa. Yep.
Hard for
Yeah, it looks
those.
like he's got a good one here.
Yep. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I don't think there's a double there, do you?
No, I don't think so. I think you try the.
Oh, and maybe it is there.
Yeah.
It's always harder on the monitor
Yeah.
to tell how steep it is, but
Hartje dikker.
I guess you throw a rock at I don't give up the rock.
Yeah. Yeah, you just throw it hard. And as long as you make contact with that first one, it's kind of mission accomplished. Anything else you get is a
That's right.
bonus.
Let's make it.
You might get lucky, and
Yeah.
even if you hit it flat into it, you might get under it a little.
Yeah.
Net een hartje meer. Alright, Piel.
Didn't throw it quite as hard as I thought he
Yeah,
would.
I thought it was be a rocket.
Just rolled towards it.
Yeah,
So-
so shot out of it, but
Yeah.
he wasn't far off making that. Hey,
No.
probably an inch and a half, and he's probably got enough to push it out.
Went for a 7-3 at that.
7-3.
I don't know if you're
That was pretty hard then.
Yeah.
Same thing, same weight. Seen this
Comes
run
out
here a
so
couple times.
effortlessly.
Yeah.
Sometimes
It's
you
just-
don't
it's a little
recognize how
deceiving,
hard.
yeah.
I guess the fact that he was right behind it, sliding the whole distance the whole
Yeah.
way, that's the giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Coey's throwing his first rock over there, but it looks like he's still in a little bit of trouble.
Queen. Whoa.
Looking for a hit and
Queen.
stick here
Curl.
by
Curl.
Cole Adams to tie the game up.
Oh, it looks like Tao stole one in 7 on Libas.
So our feature game, we're tied here after 7, and Gosgens will have hammer going into the 8th and final end. As you were saying, Libas is
just
down 1 with.
Yeah, gave up a steal there. I don't think the score's changed on 4. It's 4-4.
Yeah, they're
the
still
two
playing
Japanese
7.
teams.
And Kui is coming into the rings here on his draw. How was this? He trying to tap this?
I think he's just trying to get in there for shot, I think. I think he's pretty good. He probably got first shot out of it.
No, I don't.
You don't think so?
If you look on the...
Oh, jeez.
I think that was that a setup shot, perhaps. Hard to tell without having the overhead. Of course, we don't have our cameras there. The best we can do is see the angle, but looks like he was setting up for something there. Yeah. Yeah, it looks right now that if you were to hit that red one that he just placed, the top side of the 4-foot, it looks like the yellow goes out the side, drives that red one back onto the other yellow. It goes out the side. Question: how do you get to that one on the?
Yeah, it looks like it's under the guard. Or he was just trying to freeze to be second shot, I guess, and then he throws the runner for 2 that way. Maybe 3. He might make the double on the runner. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. They're probably
we
going
got
to be
some great finishes here, though, I think. Eh?
We'll probably be talking about that one for a while. So we'll go back to our feature game here. Adams playing the centerline guard. No surprise there. This is a tie game. This is next point wins. So
it's Tobias throwing lead rocks here. Van der Hark.
And of course, this is something we haven't seen Gosgens do, is coming around the centerline guard. But this is a different situation. They're not trying to score 2 here. They're just trying to score 1, and they don't want to give Adams the opportunity to beat him to the pot here.
It's a perfect spot.
Yeah, that's what you want. Just show him a little bit of one side. Top 4.
See, Adams are going to throw a double guard.
Yeah. Adams doesn't care if they give up 1 or give up 7 here, so.
And then you'll see Gosgens come with the in-turn and try and hook another one in there, I think.
Line's good.
Adams would have liked that first rock to either be a little deeper or a little higher.
Yep.
They kind of did the in-between, which.
It's got a curl.
Yeah. Would have liked it to be just behind that ATB logo, or just on the bottom of it rather than
this
the top.
is really staying
And this
out
is
there.
really.
Yeah.
And it looks like they got stuck on one weight there. And
Okay. 73.
I actually think I'd be tempted to play, if I'm going to play this come around, do it with the intern.
Zelfs?
Because they're staggered enough that there is a place for Adams to draw after.
yes.
Zelfde lijn, easy als je kan. Ziet er hard uit. Wow. Ziet er hard uit. Oh, geen bounce. Geen bounce. Geen bounce. Geen bounce.
Well, Coey's going to throw the last rock here.
Yeah, we'll come back to our feature game here in a moment. We'll see if we can get. It looks like it could be an interesting shot coming up on sheet 5. There's Cooley makes his way down. And we knew we got that pillar in the way. We're doing the best we can to get you a view of this.
Okay. Iets meer inside-out, denk ik.
Ik denk gewoon omdat hij net iets harder is uit zichzelf ook.
Iets meer inside-out, denk ik. Die lijn wel gevoelig voor.
Ja. Maar is prima.
Here it comes down.
Het is alleen kut als die backvoor eromheen gaat.
It's coming
He's not
down.
throwing this super
it's
hard.
Not hard, so I'm not exactly sure what
I
the
think he's playing it.
intended outcome is.
Does he have a shot for 2? Must be just playing it for 2.
I assume. Can't see him going for 1. It must have been
Must
for
be
2.
shot over there, yeah.
They're having a look. I think it's 2 for sure, and they're having a look for a third shot.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be big there. I have a feeling a stick's going to come out in this process. So we'll go back to our feature game, and we'll let. Oh no!
They kicked him off. So,
but we don't know. We'll see when they put up the score.
I think it might
what
be
that
2.
what that would have been, but
yeah, just like we discussed here on the feature game. The one side was left open, the intern side.
15-4 volle pomp.
He made a pretty good shot here. He's kind of welded right on the edge.
Yeah, that's
Hartje of nose, 3/4.
very good spot to be in.
Oh, it was 2.
Nose is okay.
Okay, so Kui will be
Down 1 without.
down
coming
1
home.
without coming home. And Gosgens is now going to blast away here.
Push.
Push.
Hard up.
Hard.
Harder.
Yeah, this one a little thinner than he wanted to. Yeah.
Stuck it a little.
Als je dat gooit.
So leaves a center guard, but it's only 1.
Alright.
And again, Adams has to just be patient.
Yep.
I think I'd be putting up another guard here. Yeah, and that looks like what he wants to do.
Like you said before, that guard's almost dead center. It could be a hair deeper
Tough to
or
get the
a
high one
hair
up there,
higher would
and
be
they're
nice.
gonna have
Well,
a
and
run to double
now-
peel.
You know, Evan's thinking, I got to guard a guard. You're always psychologically. I mean, you still
I
got a
think
fair
it
bit
is
of
the
real
high
estate
one
to
for
work
now.
with, but psychologically, they're always tough.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of easier to think of. I got to draw the forefoot. This has to be in the forefoot. But when you're guarding a guard, you even though you got a bigger space, it psychologically feels tougher. You don't want to hog it because then it's completely useless, and you don't want it. But you hate lining them up. You
Line's
never,
good.
you ever come deep.
Hair tight.
We're there.
Well, then over curling.
This is going early here.
Yeah, I don't know how concerned
Over and up,
if
over
you're
and up.
light enough. I don't think the line is that much of an issue. As long as
Just the
you're somewhere
double
in the-
peel gets a lot easier.
Yeah, that definitely overcurled a lot.
50-50. It's such a tough one to throw a guard on, but
I think it's a guard.
yeah.
That is okay. Niet dunner dan een half. Hartje of nose.
Yep. Yep.
Quote. Yep.
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 Rollen houden is goed.
And there's
Pretty
the double
good.
peel, yeah.
Prima nou.
Lee does roll to the corner, which probably not going to be a factor this end.
He's going to throw center back. You almost want to leave this. Be tempted to leave this a little higher, eh?
Yes, I
Then
think
if
so.
you force them to have to throw the intern away from the other one, or throw the outturn at it.
Line's good.
Half high. Line 2.
You can. Line's good.
Okay, half. Half.
Half's good. Line's really good.
Half. It's coming off the
Line's
head.
really
Go half.
good. You can go a bit if you need.
One go bit.
A little finish.
Go ahead. Back to center. Back to center.
Hard.
Back to center. Hard. Gotta go. Gotta go. Pretty good.
Over there.
88.
Oh,
And they make their high guard. Gosgens again, attempt an appeal.
Push!
Push.
Heel hard!
Hard. Hard.
Well,
Can it redirect onto that yellow?
Yep.
Oh, but it ends up being a double peel.
Which was always an option there.
Yeah.
Gosgens apologized for it,
Yeah.
but by playing that turn, that was your
Yeah.
option, right?
It's
Now you were hoping he'd hit it fat, go into it and kick back to give you another guard. but-
right. One more guard here.
Line, bit of room. You can go then. Like, half is good. Yeah, more room. It's Evans.
Evans, go. Go. Back to center. Back to center.
Yeah, hard. Get it going. Line's getting good. Line's good now.
Just trying to finish this to get the curl.
Hard.
Keep going. Good.
Good.
Hoi hem in de ijs.
So if this peel attempt is successful, Wade, what does Cole do on his first shot?
Oh, push!
Push.
I'm tempted to think you might have to throw the guard again.
Hard.
Heel hard.
Hard.
Ja, net. Jezus.
And then what is Gosgens going to peel
Yeah.
it?
Is
And
there
then
a-
you could go tap on the yellow and kind of stay in the crotch a little, right?
Now, is there ever a scenario where
Hold on.
if
You have to be on this
if
one.
Cole would throw the guard,
Gotta
that
plan to do
Gosgens
that.
would ignore
Yeah,
it?
you can get all the way going.
Possible,
you
but
have to
I don't know that he
They're
gains a
looking
whole
at
lot ignoring
Or
it, right?
just be
All he
off
does
of
is set
this,
himself
like,
up
that's
for
fine, right?
trouble, right?
That or we guard and like,
But if you
the
guard
tap-
with the first one,
like the thing is with the top is like this is lined up into here.
Trying to go that far.
I think you could almost crotch the yellow a little bit, get it for shot, and then
Right.
stay right there. And if he tries to play the double or anything, it's just a pocket, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
but,
so
but
if
doesn't he
you're on the
still-
center
like, won't
line
he
side
still
of the yellow.
have
Right there,
probably
right?
this one, like with any weight, just to kill this and not touch this high side.
Basically, the thing is, like, if we move this 4 inches and just, like, turn down on this, it's a
If you got into the crotch, though, on the first
Yeah.
one and just tapped it maybe a couple inches the red and stayed
I
right
don't know.
there,
That I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Then
that
what
looks
does
like
Gosgens do?
like a easy shot to me. That I think we need to play this now.
probably just blasting
like that?
anyways, but
Yeah.
Because what
But
is he
sometimes
playing?
with the blast, like that might be what
Yeah,
Cole is counting
I mean,
on.
Like he wouldn't. He's never guarding because like.
blow it up, we're pretty happy.
Yeah.
I do
and
think you
if he
probably
blows it
wanna
up, like
guard.
our shooter shouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
And then
We can come around back 4.
yeah, wrapping back four. Like if we're there, these two go. Yeah. That's
Can
not,
we get here? Do we think we can? The answer's no. The answer's no.
yeah, I mean maybe. That's yeah.
Right? We get here.
You can get half buried probably.
Well,
I
don't
just
know.
blast the center red.
Yeah,
probably.
I don't think you want to
Yeah,
go
it-
behind.
hit half of
If
it.
it's on his first one, like, and he just hits this,
I mean, it's pretty easy to get to promote that red one right now.
it's a tricky shot. He hits it 2 first.
You could tap that center
Yeah.
red back 4, sit right in the crotch.
Then we're like.
The entire front's gone. We have to put one here. He has to draw.
I kind of like
I
your
don't know
original
if I'm a
call
huge fan of
there.
this call.
You kind of
Yeah. Okay.
What are we thinking?
trying
Um,
to essentially
like
kind
speed-wise?
of crotch those, or even hit the
like-
yellow one
yeah, we're
first.
trying
Kind
to
of, you're
like
kind
free
of.
Just
Indeed,
touch it
we're
and
talking about a
then-
heavy
Yeah.
draw kind of weight here.
Essentially,
Yeah, we don't want to be on the two.
You know, you're probably hitting a quarter of that yellow
Yeah,
rock.
a
It
little
maybe
bump's okay.
goes to,
You can
you know,
tap
moves
it.
in a rock at that
Yeah.
point, and then you
So
roll
we're just
yours
trying to cross
onto the
the center
red.
here, so I think I'm
You're just
seeing
trying to
that.
Make his tough.
make sure
him
one
throw
of
his
yours is
last one.
make sure one of yours is sticking around after this first one.
The red. The middle one. Tiny bumps. Or like just top 4.
Okay. Top 8 here.
Top 8, just biting top 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch this path a lot.
I'm thinking 50.
50?
Yeah, I think it's.
I think 50 is pretty close because we
'Kay.
can, yeah. We got it, Cole. Let's
Yeah.
make this.
T back 4.
Well then.
Back 4. Back 4. It's Eli. Top 4. Top 4.
Running a bit.
You got to get it across the face here.
Starting to move now.
Cross.
Get across the face.
It's going to be pretty much right on the nose.
Yeah, you could probably just blast a quarter of yellow
I think
now and
that's
they
what
both
he's
go.
going to be doing. It didn't take long to motion to that.
Good sweep.
Just probably needed a
Sweep. Sorry, just a few
quarter
feet.
rock more curl on that.
Yep.
Wat je wil. Je mag ook die kant terug. Doe maar.
Dit met Piel. Zelfs
He's real close though.
Van Tobias was wel echt goed.
And
Doe maar dat.
if Gosgens is successful at this, then the call that Tyson was talking about earlier, trying to draw around the Reds, is probably what you're doing.
Yep.
Alright, Piel.
Ja.
If you make it real
Ja,
good,
derde is ideaal.
at least he's got to
Halve
throw
is oké,
something
maar dan
tough.
steek je hem. Ik heb niet heel veel ijs, omdat hij voor jou ook zo recht is, dus. Stinkeloos.
Veel.
Kind of got that back hair.
Yeah,
it looked like.
just a hair. Does have a little bit of.
It's riding.
Oh, he's. Well, that makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Now, can you?
Ja.
You know what?
Zo recht
If
dan.
you double them, does that red?
Haartje pop.
It hits the red. The red goes on to yellow, doesn't it? It does rub it.
Ah, sorry.
I assume it's got at least a.
Ja.
Derek, you must have an eighth of that if it goes red,
Nog
red.
een
Doesn't it?
centimeter dieper.
Eighth of the yellow? Yeah.
Misschien, Marcia.
At least maybe a quarter.
Do you throw pretty much the same shot you just played? Do you just try and tap that, but you try and leave the
Achter de sterren zet. Ik weet niet of dat kan.
the yellow sitting on the red? It does leave him the double tap.
You know what? You might be able to spin it to the back part of the white underneath the two reds, right?
Right.
And now all of a sudden they can't play the reds without it going past
Ijs
it.
was goed.
But you got to get the shooter out of the way. Otherwise, they just throw the double on the shooter.
Yeah.
Tap it to there. Okay,
they're
just trying to
talking
be
about-
high side on this.
I
Like,
think that's a pretty good
so what do we have the
call.
last one?
We had right there on the last one. I like right there. Evan was on that.
Under this way.
Yeah,
He does have to throw.
You almost got
pretty
it.
much the same. Hey. Oh no, it's got more weight.
The
Yeah.
weight here can be a little
Yeah, okay.
deceiving.
Well, you're
Yeah.
only hitting
He's
a
trying
quarter,
to,
right?
Yeah, I
He's
like
trying
that.
to
I
move
like
it
the
to
ice
back
button.
button,
Half a rock.
and he's hitting half a rock. He's got to be about back 8 weight.
Yeah, for
which,
sure.
Which
But
seems
you're losing half. Yeah.
Yeah, which seems
We could
like
do
a
that.
lot.
I don't actually.
I guess we're
If
still
you're
fine.
seeing the tap, Cole, let's play the tap.
Yeah, I mean, I like the top, but
I don't see anything tapping these reds that doesn't
Evan's
help
talking
them.
about the double, but I think you do rub the red. The question is, do you lose the red though, or the yellow?
up?
Do you lose the yellow if you?
You don't leave a super difficult shot for him though if you
Yeah.
make that, right? Don't you just leave him
I don't
a
hate that call.
wide open hit or a wide open draw?
You're
Yeah.
gonna because you might
It's
be
easier.
sort of shimmying out of the forefoot
easier.
with that.
If you
It
make
might hang
this
free,
really
but
good,
like-
he might have a
What do you
tough
want
time
to
see?
making
You
that
might have
draw
him hit
even,
on it.
right?
like if he pokes it out and our shooters there, like I think you're hanging the free way the hell out.
And then he's
I
got
think it's still the tap. I don't really like that. Okay.
I think he's right. You like that, Dan?
I think so. I think this is.
The key is where the shooter ends up, because you make this really good and the shooter rolls to a spot
Same
where
weight,
he can't
couple
miss the
feet more?
double. thing.
Right. Yeah.
All right,
Same weight?
here, yeah. So I think we need a little bit more weight.
Yeah, like a foot more.
Yeah.
Foot or two more, we can sweep it better too, right?
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Less.
I got less.
Top
I think
four!
you gotta go.
Oh, gotta go for weight.
Top four!
Top four is not.
Guarding! We're guarding!
They're calling
Guard it.
guarding.
We're just
Yeah,
playing.
that's not.
Are they shot?
What are we
They are
doing?
shot.
For fuck's sake, Cole.
Just leave. Whoa.
That's going to
Okay,
be
it's interesting.
frustrating. So it's going to
Whoa.
be it's going to be a pick here. Make it go away.
Yeah.
I don't even think that they.
I work.
Yeah. He's probably can see 3/4.
Three quarters, and he's just got to hit an inch of it with big weight. I mean,
It doesn't look like he's throwing big weight with that ice.
Haartje minder.
Eh?
it might
We
be.
were taking nose for
Yeah.
everything up.
He's throwing just normal.
Give her a bit at the end.
Oh, he set that quite a bit. Oh, he's okay
No,
though.
he's got her.
He's got it.
He's got her.
This must be part of his. He knew he was going to do it.
Yeah.
So Gosgens eliminates Adams here in this C semifinal, and
An
they
overrun.
will be advancing to the final. And we're just
good luck.
having just trying to keep you updated on some of the other.
Game, guys. Good luck.
Kui just got eliminated on sheet 5
Yeah,
there.
Morozumi eliminated Kui.
So it's two pretty tight games going on sheet 3. I think Libis is down one with.
We'll
But I
go over to
think-
sheet 3 here because they're coming down to the last two stones of the game here.
I'm not sure what Jacob just did there, but
Yeah,
he
so
must not have made because Tao was lying still on the pin after. Did you see what happened there, Derek?
So Tao is throwing now. They are the Yellow Rocks. They are up one without.
And this is his last.
This is his last rock.
He's sitting basically side pin.
Yeah, look, I'm assuming he's drawing around here trying to get top 4, top button
And then Jacob will have to draw to the pin for one.
for a tie. Yeah.
Or play off that outside one, I guess he could always do. It looks like his weight's pretty good.
Yeah.
He wants to get
looks
second shot out of this.
There's a good angle there. He's second shot, so
Yeah. So Jacob's got the side of the button to draw to.
Yeah.
That's basically all he's got.
it would be pretty difficult. Pretty difficult to. I think it's a tough deuce here.
It's big to get second shot there, right?
Yeah.
They don't seem to really be looking at drawing for the one, though. They're looking at a bunch of runners, but... Thank you. Yeah, I don't see anything. Like, you just,
Yeah, nothing
he's-
looks.
He's going to take your one, I think.
I
don't
think
you?
so. Over on sheet 4, what is it? Abe's got hammer, but how much are they down by? I can't.
2? They're down 2.
Abe's down 2. So Libis has
Okay.
decided. I think they figured out that they need to draw this.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? It's a draw the tee line. He's got a bit of the pin. Get half into the pin, he'll be fine. 2 strong sweepers.
All right, needs a good piece of the button.
That's a big shot here. Here we go.
Okay,
Gave it a little bit at the end.
Give it a little bit. Sweepers are keeping it keeping a brush to it.
He's pretty close, I think. He's really close.
Time suggests he is really close.
I think he's got her.
Off it just and
oh, I think he got her. Kind of ground up at the end, it looked like, eh?
And it actually made contact with that yellow.
It almost fudged up a hair at the end.
They're going to grab the sticks. Fortunately, the sticks are right next to him.
That was a good throw.
Hard to tell from that angle.
It's got to be, I think he made it, just the way the Tau third looked at it.
Here we see. And what are we going to get there? Oh, yeah. Not even close. All right.
Good draw.
And how much can we catch
Very
on
nice
sheet 4 there? What can we pan over a little bit towards sheet 4? Oh, there we go. What do we got going on? And so Abe is Red Rocks and has Hammer, and this is some more zoomy.
No, Maeda?
Sorry, Maeda. Yeah, looking at the wrong scoreboard here. Maeda is throwing now. Which rock is this? Is this his last rock, I think? Yes, this is last rock for Maeda, who's yellow.
And they're down 2. Or
Maeda's up 1. So Maeda, let's clarify that. Yellow rocks, Maeda is up 2. They're throwing their last rock. They're sitting 1. But Abe does have.
He's got second and third.
Sitting second and third.
So we're going to try and cheek this a little. Just a couple cheeks looking out. Yeah, if you can just rib this a little bit. They won't really have a shot for 2.
Okay. Here we have Abe attempting to come into the rings. Wants to be second shot, but not leave a double.
That's right. Just over curl a little bit across the face. He's okay leaving that back a little bit exposed as long as there's no double.
Yeah.
Pretty tough to get to. Oh, but it's out there.
It's out. Is he coming off the?
He might leave him the double.
Oh, that is not where he wanted to be.
Ooh, now it might jam in the back just the way it loaded up.
Yeah.
So he might get away with it, but might get away with it.
Might have lined it up perfectly to get that jam.
Happy accident.
I think the only way it doesn't is Gotta cross the face on that yellow one a little bit. Gotta be on the center line side. Probably flirting with that guard that's just off center. It's a
No
little.
matter what, he's got to throw her hard.
Yeah. This is not going to be a backline weight shot. Yeah, I can tell you that.
He's got to get it to squirt off the back if he's got a chance of count one of the other ones. Not much.
Oh, I actually, now that I see where that red one's positioned, yeah, you can't do a cross face because you're going into the other red.
Then you go in the other red. Or will you? Will you get under it? You might get under it. It
So
looks like it's slightly high.
I think he's got to hit it on the high side of it there.
Yeah, and go across.
And he might get by the yellow, the back yellow, or he might clip it on the way by. This is a shot for 3. I think he has a shot for 3 here.
Oh yeah, he could win this with 3.
Yeah.
I don't think that back one. I think it just goes straight into that back one, doesn't it? Look.
I think he's got enough separation that he can. I think he goes into it, but I think he can get enough kick off of it because it just needs it to roll like a rock. He's not taking a lot of ice. No. he's taking negative ice. Here we go. Calling it to curl. It's not a good sign. And it jams.
Yeah. As hard as he threw it, it's still jammed.
And
I don't think he could have made it for more than 2. I don't think.
Yeah. So Maeda eliminates Abe.
Abe's out.
And what the heck? While we're here, why don't we show you this extra end here between Libis and Tau. So Tau, Yellow Stones, has hammer. Extra end, again, next point wins. Well, Cheryl, I hope you're enjoying your butter tarts.
Where was that at?
Libis is going to have to just be patient. He's got his 1 rock in the rings. He's just going to have to keep putting up guards. Oh, and that's sneaky. Tau ends up shot after that off of a couple of ricochets. Yeah.
Feather touched a little.
Yeah. But Libis just has to focus on keeping that guard up. Can't really get too concerned about that Yellow Rock right now.
Nope, that's right. We're down the thirds rocks. Where is Cheryl based out of there?
Lup.
Where?
I
didn't say where she's based
no.
on.
Montana's got it.
Oh, Teresa's in Montana. Oh, yeah, makes sense. So it's the U.S. comments.
Right. Well, Montana, you're not that far of a drive from Okotoks.
Yeah, you could be here
Yeah.
in 6 hours.
Well, depending where in Montana, I guess.
Yeah. Be 9. The draw will only be 2 ends in.
Yeah.
Oh, Casey, you're back. I thought you were buying us lunch. Oh.
Here we are. We're in overtime here, folks. Hope you're appreciating this. We are watching this. Oh, Teresa's 10 hours away, by the way.
10 hours?
Yep. We can make tomorrow's game.
You better get rolling. Lumbee. I'll have to look up where Lumbee is.
In our feature game, Gosgens eliminated Adams. Kui was eliminated by Morozumi. Maeda eliminated Abe. And here we are. Extra end. Libis versus Tau. Tau has hammer. Tau is sitting shot rock right now. Third final stone here for Libis. Just putting up a guard.
Another guard. Oh, Oliver, BC. Oh, she's Cheryl's in BC. I thought she.
No, Lisa.
Where is it? By Vernon? Half hour from where? Oh. Lumbee. Vacation area. Probably the wineries all there. So we made a good shot. I'm just going to go peel again.
These two teams would have played against each other many times.
Yeah. Probably in the same league.
Yeah.
Oh, is he bonking us? He did.
All right. So we're down to skip stones here. What do you do if you're Libis here? You're their shot. You do have one in the rings. Are you making a play on it now?
Yeah, I'd be tempted to just tap my own and kind of roll onto the yellow a little. If you just play the yellow and roll to the side, I don't know what you. But if you tap that red, you could use the yellow in your favor. I don't think the red is completely under. Do you think it is? The guard looks like it's a little off the line.
That shot, it looks like it's. You maybe just see a tiny piece of it.
Yeah. Could go tap to the edge there. I don't really know that there's too much discussion here. You can't afford to drop the short I think you got to try and have shot here, don't you? Even if you don't, if you can stay in front of the yellow, they have to deal with it.
Yeah.
But if you play that yellow, you might end up loading up a pretty easy double.
Right.
Give him a free draw of the pin. Right now he's got him in a spot where it's going to be, he can make it pretty tough.
But there is a guard in play, so if you...
That's right.
If you have... So you should, even if he makes a double, you should have something to come around.
Oh, jalapeno butter tarts they're making over there.
Oh, wow.
That would be
And
neat.
maple bacon.
Oof, so sweet and hot, I guess. Hey. So what did they decide on?
He's talking about throwing back 8 weight, so I guess he's...
the yellow.
Yeah. Back 8. So you're trying to tap this back 8, and the key thing is you don't want to set up a double.
No, exactly. So I thought they might just come around, just tap the red and stay kind of half under and get shot that way, but...
Call is... They're indicating it's back line.
It's got to be pretty close.
Which is close to what they want. This is over curling on him.
Oh, yeah, this is good.
This is going to end up hitting the red. Now, where does it push it to, and where does it sit? This is kind of interesting.
Oh, yeah, it didn't end up terrible, I guess.
Yeah, Tao talking about it.
That really went, though, for it, and he was heavy, too, and that still curled.
Wouldn't be surprised if you end up seeing these guys call a timeout here. They do have their coach with them.
Yeah.
And they are allowed a timeout, coach's timeout. But they get it's either one or I think they get 2 for the game, but then they get 1 in the extra end.
Could just hit the top one and roll in, right?
I think they just motioned for a time here.
We'll see what Rob Krebs is the coach and runs the U of A program up in Edmonton. I think I'd be tempted to play the top red and just kind of roll in front of the other yellow, right?
Yeah, 'cause right now you got a piece of the button.
Because Jake would have to throw a pretty good rocket to get both yellows to go. I mean, he can go with the out turn and try and hook around, but then your yellows will be loaded into him. Boy. Does it stipulate how long the timeouts are?
Should be a minute. Hey, did anyone time this? Yeah. Ring the buzzer on him.
Yeah, that'll be a good 3 minutes into her by now.
So it looks like they have elected to go with play the top red.
Just kind of roll under a little. I think if they can roll right to the face, it's really good. Went too far.
Yeah.
If Jacob noses it, can they nose it and get shot?
They cannot. Yeah, if they can roll just that little bit, just to make. Actually, nose. Yeah, said nose. I don't think you need to roll at all. You're actually just opening up that draw path for him if he. So nose hit, because the nose doesn't get it.
Yeah, they can't hit it anyways without.
Yeah. So just looking for nose hit. Jacob Livis.
Throw board weight at it here. It's pretty close here.
Looks like he's pretty much got that. Rolled a little bit. I think that might create that.
Do you think it hurts him?
Yeah, I think it gives him that opportunity to roll.
He actually can almost play the exact same shot he just played.
Yeah.
As long as he's anywhere on the inside.
Tao is just lining up. They're trying to have a look there. If they roll right into the other rocks, could they obviously if they roll into red after they make the hit, it's not a question. He was just looking, can we even afford to roll into yellow and still be shot?
Exactly.
That's why you kind of saw him trying to assess it, but
either that or you want to hit her thin.
Key thing is don't roll away.
That's right. He took a little more ice here than what Jacob did, but he must be playing a hair less weight.
Yeah, and if you play that, if you're playing board weight, you're never rolling into that yellow one. There's no possible way to get there.
I wouldn't think. He definitely has to get the inside. Nose won't get him shot.
And there you go. And Tau eliminates Libis in the next round here at the C semifinal. Thank you for joining us at the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club. We are going to be back here in about an hour with the C qualifiers. Thank you.